back into the game. And here we are, on the edge of a cliff, on the edge of a precipice. It's more of a cutout path that I've made around the mountain. It's sadness, is what it is. It's fail and sadness. I don't even know how to play this game. So, I'm just gonna hammer away at this with my stick. This is my stick. I should
just... There are many like it, but that one is yours?
Yeah, I should just, honestly, I should stream to one of the streaming sites that doesn't record. Just so that if someone was in here and they wanted to, you know, pay attention.
You can stream to Twitch. You just have to put mature. That's what I do. Is I toggle the mature thing on,
no,
and then you can curse all you want.
That's not what I mean. I have, well, I guess I could because it's a gaming thing, but there's a Microsoft thing that I'm probably more likely to do it with.
You can always stream to YouTube too. They have YouTube gaming now.
Yep, but my YouTube channel is dedicated to the crypto thing more than anything else, not just hobnobbing around on a game. So, like I said, I want this for the background, but I don't want it to overtake what we're here for. I don't want to piss people off. Predominantly. You're here for a reason. You didn't come here to watch me play a video game. Right?
I don't know. I was just sitting in a chat box on what? Wasn't Coins Market, it was the other one, Coin Exchange.
Yeah.
You invited me over here. So.
Yep. Yeah, I appreciate that, by the way. I usually try and start a conversation.
Most of the people in that chat box are terrible, and you were actually a real person talking something. I was like, yes, sure, I'll come see what's going on.
And I never once did I shill DFS, and that is the one coin I'm there to represent.
I didn't even know that.
Yeah, because I'm not there to push shit. That's why I take great offense.
Did you see that NASDAQ thing I posted earlier?
No. What is it?
They're contemplating storing asset ownership.
Oh yeah.
On blockchain.
Yeah, I commented on it. Yeah, that was the thing, because there's a coin called Veritasium, and he invented it just for that job. But they're like, fuck your Veritasium.
Pretty much. They're like, we don't need it. We'll make our own.
Yeah.
That's Wall Street for you, right?
Yep.
They're also really, really upset about the futures and stuff that be coming.
I bet they are.
They're not happy about it. They're like, y'all quit stealing our... How do we regulate this thing?
Every time they try and regulate, we come up with something else. But it's someone else who's trying to regulate for themselves. So.
Yeah. Well, we built the whole thing to be not regulated. It's not supposed to do that, bros. And they're like, but you need to pay.
Yeah. I reached level 10, whatever that means. Oh,
you pay tax, you pay now.
Yeah. Fucking assholes. Level 10. Fuck yeah. That. Coin maker?
XRP is still down. Everything's coming back up, though. Storage is still way down, though. Whoa. Okay, no, that's just a percentage. I thought it went all the way down to 90. I was like, wait, what?
This is beautiful. This game. It's really pretty.
It did kind of look neat. Although it was hard to tell by watching other people stream things because they didn't have a 4K monitor like I do. So.
Lol.
It's like, this game looks like crap. Oh, well, yeah, it's not 4K.
Yeah. No. Alright, so what do I have a shit ton of? Looks like I have a lot of these. No,
I think SLR might be ready to move.
There's no really common... Oh. I have 33 of these. I think that'll do. That'll do, pig. No. What?
What, you got 33 of them? Are you trying to go all Jesus on us?
Yeah.
Here comes Bitcoin, right up the ass.
What? What's happening? Is it coming back?
Bitcoin's gonna go up by like 200 all at once because they just turned it back on.
Oh, yeah. 200 my ass. That ain't how Bitcoin do.
What, 2,000?
Yeah. Watch.
It could be up. If it goes up that high, I'm selling out of what I got. Let's get on.
He just said it went up 1,000 last time.
I know. I'm getting ready to sell my Bitcoin. Hold on.
Right. Oh, no. I'm just... You never know, dude. You never know. Don't take our word for that.
What do I want to buy into here?
You never know.
I guess Lisk is down bad enough. I don't know. Lisk hurt me bad the other day, though.
Well, a decision like this could, too, so be careful with what you're doing. I'm just saying that's what's done in the past.
I'm watching Bitcoin.
All right.
If it goes up to like 9K, though, I'm getting rid of it before it goes
Hell
back
yeah.
down.
No, I'm putting my sale order in at $79.49. Actually, yeah, $79.48.99.
Yeah, it's perfect. Because if it does, it'll probably hit like 8,001 and then come down like a fucking brick.
Yeah. Yeah, they put a lot of orders in on the 99 bullshit, so it's usually every 50, 25, or 100.
I have run out of... I've run out of the ability to build because I seem to not have any more of these dirt mounds. So I'm going to go upward, I guess. Because no choice.
Storage is not ready to go up yet. Maybe. I don't know. I think I'll still go into storage if Bitcoin does that.
Yeah.
It's down like 16%, so.
Right.
It's pretty much as low as it's ever been in about a month.
I see. I do all the songs that you've played today, that you and Rapture have played. That's why it was funny.
I don't think I've played any of them. I've sang a few, but
Yeah.
say what?
Yeah, I do most of them. My favorite Marley is...
play them?
Yeah. Turn your lights down low.
I'd have to think a while. Think my favorite Bob Marley song. I like Bob a lot.
Oh, my favorite.
Ziggy's pretty awesome too.
It's my favorite to play. My favorite song that he does is Natural Mystic. That he did back in the day when he did things. What the fuck is even going on? Someone has a house on top of this shit.
I think Sun is Shining is probably one of my favorite Bob Marley songs.
Yeah.
I don't know if you've ever heard the dubstep remix version of that. That makes a pretty awesome song.
No. No, I have not. Fucker. Owned by you son of a bitch. Can I get up here? Damn, somebody owns this fucking mountain too. All this time I took getting up here. Fucking owned.
Of course, it's a mountain, bro. Mountains are good property.
Yeah.
I learned that in EQ Landmark, that terrible, terrible game that I wasted money on.
Dude, he's got torches around. He's got fucking... How do you even get anywhere?
I was so psyched for Landmark EQ before it just was garbage.
Yeah, I was actually gonna pay for a package to get.
It's like an EverQuest
good
sandbox
shit.
game. Yes,
Yeah.
of course it had to be terrible, and they just abandoned it.
Yeah, fuck them. They never got onto it. As soon as that company bought that shit, it was gone. Fucking German company.
So you want to hear this Bob Marley dubstep song?
Sure. Bob
Not
Marley
really.
dubstep.
It's fine.
That sounds good. Yeah.
is shining, the weather is sweet, make you wanna move.
Your dancing feet.
Sun is shining, the weather is sweet, make you wanna move. The dancing feet now. When the morning gather the rainbow, want you to know I'm a rainbow tonight.
Nice. How am I supposed to get down from this mountain now? Good lord. I'm sure there's a way to just teleport back to Sanctuary or something, but F dot dat. I has no time for this. I'm gonna walk down the mountain and then head off in some direction to hopefully find places with things.
Did you like your dubstep then?
Yes. Was that you playing it? Because it was very clear.
Yeah, of course it was.
Yeah, okay.
Who else do you think was playing that over Discord?
He's the one that asked if I wanted to hear it. Holy shit, that thing rammed me so hard. Don't ram me so hard. This thing's gonna fucking kill me. Come on, asshole, where'd you go? I'm just holding down the attack button. Strafing. Oh, I think he called a friend. I'm fucked. It's on now. Come on, come on.
Are you in an open world there where people can attack you and shit?
I don't think people can attack me, but this mob sure as hell can.
Oh right, so you're talking about a friend in a mob of NPCs, yeah?
No, that's a term for an enemy NPC, a mob.
You didn't listen to what I just said. I said you're talking about a friend in a mob of NPCs, yeah?
What do you mean?
As in a friend, an NPC friend of an NPC mob.
No.
What are you talking about then?
I was just fighting a mob.
Bringing a friend.
Oh. Okay, I see what you're saying. I was fighting a mob and he ran off in a direction at another one just like him and it looked like it was calling him.
Yeah, so an NPC's friend.
Yeah, yes.
Okay.
As usual, yes. I just figured I would do some exploring and record and level up the character. Speaking of which, I'm ready to level up my character. So let's go to the screen where I do that, if I can remember how. Alright, here we go. Character, core attributes. My character's name is Crypto Play Radio, by the way.
This bot on SLR right now is being funny because he won't sell to me, but he'll put like 3 or 4 people up above me and then sell to them.
Nice.
Until it comes to me, and then he'll sit there and stare at it for a while, and then he'll put more people in front of me and sell to him.
Yeah.
It's a funny bot.
Okay. I have maxed out my tree for just a general bonus, and then I was moving on to power bonus, so we'll go ahead and do the next one. Do I have points left? Unless it takes 10, so I can't do it. Oh. It let me. I guess it took 5. Oh, it does take 5. Okay, cool. So I got 2 power boosts, 3 more of those, and that's maxed. And then I'll go for... Dexterity. Wing speed and block placement speed. I need that. Agility. Movement speed. I do need that, but not as readily. Intelligence. Increases healing potency. Well, I haven't started healing yet. Luck bonus. Drops. Energy bonus.
When's this fork supposed to activate? What time?
It already did, didn't it? Like 5 o'clock.
Did it? Didn't notice.
Well, it was okay. On Coinbase, on Coinbase, they released a newsletter. They released news that stated that it was supposed to occur sometime tomorrow, actually. Between it doesn't matter. It was sometime tomorrow. Then they released another one that said it was going to be today at 2 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. They were going to cut off trades, and then sometime between 4 a.m. my time and 8 a.m. my time, I think, something like that. Sometime over the next 4 hours, it was supposed to occur. However, it was, let me see if I still have these open though, because I don't know if I do. I don't have them open. It was supposed to occur by a block, and that time estimate was made by what block we were on at the time. When I checked last night before 2 a.m., we were already past the block it was supposed to have happened. So there's a possibility that it was rope-a-dope and it happened without anybody knowing. And they're all waiting around at 5 a.m. for it and all this shit that's happening as a byproduct.
I just realized I see somebody talking on here and I'm not hearing anything.
Hey.
It probably messed up when I audio routed that thing. I'm going to restart freaking Discord, I guess.
Alright. We'll be here. Alright, so I have leveled my attack power. I have 3 more of these to go. And I'm done with that. I'm maxing out attack power, you see. I mean, you know, from just leveling stats. I always do that. Depend on my own wits to keep me alive, but hit like a tank. Like a truck.
Did he
I
fix
can
it?
hear you now. There we go.
Yeah, there you are.
Yeah, Discord don't like it when you audio route something.
Ha. I was gonna look into trying to do some facial recognition and using a Leap motion controller for infrared to be able to use my station's avatar, the eyeball, and map it so that I could talk, and you know, it would show my character talking in the corner of the screen.
The only other thing I saw in that graphic that you might work on is where it says radio. It's
Yeah.
hard to read with it being all gold.
It's funny that you say that. It was harder to read when I didn't put that light source on it. It's supposed to be a desk. It is a desk with the microphone and everything.
Yeah,
on it.
I know it's a
the bottom of the
desk.
Okay.
I would just put a little bit of like shadowy outline around.
That's
the
what I'm
sides
saying.
where it says
You
radio.
see how it's so aliased? You see that white outline on everything?
Yeah.
That's because I
I'm
went
gonna
crazy
recreate
with...
it in Blender anyway, so
Yeah, we're gonna
a glass radio stuck to the front of
you can do whatever
pine
you
or
like
a
with that
oak
scene.
desk.
What I really
But-
want is a nighttime view over a city from like a David Letterman kind of, you know, like night show kind of
Oh, I get what you're saying.
radio
Yeah, we can
studio.
do that. Simple.
And you know, the desk is a nice thing, but the microphone is out of scale. You can see the cord coming. There's all kinds of shit that's wrong with it.
Yeah,
And,
and,
but-
as well, proper mics.
But
and
the
shit.
imperative is, if we're going to rebuild it, we start with the avatar and we make him as
Center. Yeah.
well, I need to make him like a plug-in for any game, so that he has all the basic contact points and control points that any character would have in a game, so that I can use it for
actually could
animation.
use a little bit being off center, possibly. To be honest, there's almost too much vantage point just on one thing. If you know what I mean.
Yeah.
There could use something else going on the left or the right. Probably on both, actually.
back this afternoon. I'll get onto that.
Yeah. That's just the important thing to me, more than anything else, is if we're going to reopen that project, that we have a purpose. And my main purpose in redoing the eyeball is to make it a playable character for a game. Not because I want to play games with it, because I want to be able to position it and do things in the future with, you know, facial recognition or, you know, hand movement, animation, anything. I want him a regular animation prop. That's what I'm looking for. And there are standards for that, and I want to make sure I conform to those. That's why it was kind of,
it shouldn't be an issue of getting that that image to go the full size of the thing either when you guys need it. So.
Yeah.
So I just have to go into the code and custom define the size. It's not hard at all.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we'll talk to Brian, not because I think that Brian is the authority on anything, but he's the authority on my things.
Oh, he could probably do that too, honestly.
Yeah.
It shouldn't be that hard.
Yeah. Well, also, I'm certain that he's getting wary of doing some minor things. So, but at the same time, that's his baby. That's his project. It's not really his baby. He's not putting that kind of time into it, but he's been the only person working on it, and I would dare not snatch. So, you know.
Here comes that $8,000 wall.
Oh, shit. Is it?
Yeah.
It's happening, huh? I should have hopped into Bitcoin real quick. It's alright. Maybe I might want to sell out of this shit right now, actually. Let me look and see what's up. Well, if I could only tell. Fuck. Yeah, it's going down. Up, 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 down, down.
I don't know. Looking
down.
at the MACD on that, it's wanting to go down for too long, it looks like, but I could be wrong. It doesn't look like it's going to keep going up. At least not from what I'm looking at.
Yeah, maybe.
I mean, I could be wrong. It could just keep going up. You never know.
Yeah. There's quite a bit of a gap on this in sales and buys. I don't know.
Yeah, there's a good gap between the sales and buys too. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
It looks like stairs. It's weird.
Silly looking. There it goes, straight through the fucking ceiling, huh?
Yeah, looks like it. Because all the sales just went out, didn't they? Or is that the buy orders that just dropped off to nowhere?
I don't know. Well, I gotta be honest with you. If this is, and it has to be, the Asian continent's doing this, or England just, you know, because they just woke up.
They're just gonna drop it back down as soon as people buy in.
As soon as the Americans get rolling, about 7 o'clock Eastern, 8 o'clock Eastern, this shit's probably going to crash right on our hands. Exactly.
Yeah. They've done it for like a fucking week in a row, bro. It wouldn't surprise me at all.
I don't think it's gonna go lower, dude. It didn't do that shit when I wanted it at 3,000. I fucked up and didn't buy it.
Oh, don't worry, it'll be back down to like 7K before the end of like an hour.
That doesn't make him happy.
Nope. Not the slightest.
I feel you. I did buy it at 3,000, so I can't say nothing.
Oh damn! I gotta get back to this game. I'm recording. All right. Yeah, I'm cool. I'm just gonna sit in this shit. I'm all right. That shit goes to 20,000. I'll probably be. You'll hear me shooting myself, but only because I'm not sitting.
If it goes to 20,000, you'll hear me cheering because I'll be waiting for it to drop down to like 500.
Yeah. I mean, I've got a few Satoshi.
As soon as it goes down to like 500, I'll jump in that.
Lol. Yeah.
My bat buy order filled.
Your bat buy order.
Yes.
Holy smokes, Batman. Robin, get the bat buy order.
Yeah, the original Batman, that was one was a little strange.
Man, this shit is beautiful. It's snowing now, and the cool thing is the voxels above me, you know, the trees and shit, are stopping the snow, so it's volumetric. Or not necessarily. They are actually. I don't know. These might be bitmaps. No, they're volumetric. They're little volumetric like blobs of shit. But they operate on collision principles. So they're laying on top of the trees. They're not falling underneath the trees. It's pretty cool. I'm impressed by it.
Bitrex is lagging out like crazy again.
I have unfortunately lost my way. Oh my god, what is happening, guys? What in the actual hell is happening with this shit? Alright, we're gonna sell right here. Let's get a look at Bitcoin. Bitcoin's pushing 79, 79, 79.05, 79. Does it look like it's going up, guys?
I can't even look at any of my stuff on freaking Bitrex right now.
I think it's
It won't let
going
me
up.
go. It's going up for now. I was trying to sell stuff, but I can't even get it to appear on Bitrex right now. It's screwing up again.
Yeah.
It says I have 0 BTC and 0 of the other token that I have like a crap ton of. So I'm like, that's not good.
Yeah.
Is Stu here? Or is he sleeping?
I don't. He's asleep, isn't he?
I haven't heard him yet today. Rapture was here earlier, but he had to go again to work.
It's 10 p.m. for Stu. I think he's probably fucking drinking his crumpets and tea.
Oh, English, is he? Eh?
No, he's from Australia, but you know, they all sound alike.
It's actually a very different accent. But
I know, I'm just being an announcer and I just want this shit to crack fucking
Yeah.
8,000 so I can go
He
to
was
sleep.
hoping to get a rise out of somebody.
Yeah, you know
He's
me.
trolling. Trolling like
it's
a
just being your
motherfucker.
typical American.
Yeah.
Come on, biatch. Look at that shit.
3247.
Speed going. Can't believe I'm staring at this to make $100. No. Yes, $99. Actually, I made more than that. It was 99.1 times 1.2.
Come on. Buy my shit, assholes. Ugh. Price is dropping
This
again.
is really annoying when Bitrex screws up like this and I can't even sell or buy anything right now.
I'm
It's not
trying to-
loading.
Dude, I'm trying to sell out of this shit. So low. So low. It's up to 32.78. I'm trying to sell at 32.50 and it won't sell.
Nobody wants to buy. They're like, fuck that. I'm seeing my Bitcoin right now, bro.
Yeah. That's rough. Well, it's there anyway.
Maybe if I log out of Bitrex and back in, it'll work.
321A. Oh my god, it just dropped lower. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm gonna drag this down just a little bit. Yep, adapt the total. Alright, there we are. And that's the nice thing about this UI is that I can actually just grab. I'm gonna need to start streaming everything that's on my screen. Just make sure I got all my personal details buttoned away before I do it. That way when I go between these screens, you know. Because right now it's just looking at the game. But, yeah. That's what we got going on.
Maybe if I load Bitrex in another web browser, it'll work.
Maybe. Probably not.
It's just, I think it's just screwing up right now because there's too many people doing shit. I don't know.
Yeah. Oh, God, please sell my shit. Sell my shit. It's crashing so hard. Oh. Oh, I did sell my shit. I just didn't sell all my shit. Oh, my God. What the fuck, man? Oh, my God. Ah.
Ermagerd.
Damn Bitcoin. Assholes.
Nope, it won't even load here on a different web browser. It's just Bittrex itself is screwed up. Great.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not. It just screwed up on my on Leonardo.
Oh, there we go. It finally showed all the coins again now. Maybe it'll work.
Maybe. I'm still waiting on my sale to go through.
Well, no, it's still not working because it's still showing me with 0 tokens on both things. So. Oh, well. Okay, there they are. Bittrex is catching up.
Oh, thank you. Finally, I got my sale in. Thanks. Appreciate that. Dicks.
Yeah, I'm not going to get one in. Nobody's going to buy right now. It's funny watching all the other markets just go to a standstill when Bitcoin starts doing something crazy. So everybody's like, nope. Oh, it's going down. Maybe I don't know what it's doing.
Are you fucking serious?
Bitcoin's going down.
Fuck. 3, 2. Oh, that's fucked up. That is fucked up, man. Just as soon as I sold. Is it going down?
A little bit.
Bitcoin.
It's only $3.
This ain't going down.
I'm not sure. I'm in Bitcoin now, though.
It's really slow. It's for some reason idling. Not doing what it usually does.
Fuck you. Fuckers. I should never have sold out of this shit. I'm almost back up to 0.05 though. That's cool.
I probably would have made more money today if I just stayed in Bitcoin than all this other crap I did. No, it's going up now.
About time.
People's finally started buying again. Come on, guys. We need to get to 8K so it can crash immediately.
If it lets me buy on at 3,200, no, 3,000, then I'll have 1,561. I started this with like 1,200, so I've been working my way up shorting it, you know. I just need for Bitcoin to keep going up for a minute.
Me too.
They're trying. They're trying really, really hard, but they're going to give up and go to BCH in a minute.
If people keep just dumping on them when they're trying to go up, yeah, they will.
What's BCH look like?
It's at 1,079 and going up right now.
It's going up?
It went up and then it just went back down, so I don't know.
Let me look on Coin Exchange. Hasn't moved at all on Coin Exchange. Nah. Well, shit. Okay. Well, I've got my buy order on this shit. It's really low, though. I really need for this to come down or to meet it, and I'm not sure it's going to, but it's there. In case it really wants to. I'm going to adapt. Alright, so I will have 15... Come on, 1553 is what I'll have. If it comes down that low, and that's really freaking low. It looks like it's going to go up. I wish it would just drop all at once real quick. That'd be nice.
If it's going to go up from this point, it's going to go over 8K.
Yeah, well, I kind of need it too. Because I'm trying to make the mother of all shorts real quick.
Alright, well, I'm gonna go to bed. I got my sell order at 79.49. That's all I want.
Right on. Alright, night, man.
Alright, dude. Chill.
Yeah. I'm just wrecking trees. That's what they call me. Crypto Play Radio Tree Wrecker. That's my character's name, you see. Crypto Play Radio. Gotta tell you though, the snow's pretty impressive. Anything particulate like that is pretty impressive. The rain behaves the same as well.
I don't think I've ever seen Bitcoin just stand at the same place for this long before. It's crazy.
That's because some big shit's about to happen. What exchange are you on, Bittrex?
Yeah.
Yeah. When you see
It's
exchanges
either
like
gonna
that
go
freeze,
up or it's gonna go way down.
either the world just dumped all at once or it's about to break through the ceiling. One of the two.
Yeah, that's why I'm not having any pre-buys or pre-sells right now. I'm just waiting. You can miss out while you're trying to cancel it.
Yeah. Nah, I just put a stop loss of percentile on. But, you know, sometimes
I don't have stop loss. I don't have Leonardo.
Oh, Bittrex, that's right. That's right. My bad. Yeah. Yeah, that's a nice function. Fuck. Fucking took off without me. Oh, it's coming back down. It's got a higher standard though. What was this? How much was this? That wasn't even that much. That was 1.5 Bitcoin. It's still quite a bit. Looks like it's going up though, not down.
Yeah, I could use 1.5 Bitcoin. That'd be nice.
Yeah, that's how much just went into this one push.
I know. I'd be happy with that ending up in my wallet.
Yeah, it's trying to go up though.
It is. It's slowed though.
No, I mean power.
Oh, power.
Yeah, power ledger. All right, to the next tree. Oh, fuck that.
I just don't trust Power Ledger because it's been going too crazy lately.
It's been losing all my money lately.
Yeah, I've
like-
lost more money on Power Ledger than I've gained, so I've been losing it a lot. Now, Einsteinium, that new one, I've made some money off that coin.
I'm half tempted to just put this shit in fiat if it reaches 8,000, to be honest with you.
Yeah,
But
that's
if,
why I'm sitting on the BTC to fiat right now.
if Power Ledger drops, then I'll just take that. I'd rather have 1,500 Power Ledger. There's just way more value in that than just the raw Bitcoin right now.
Yeah. I'm about ready to get out of Bitcoin. The way it's looking, it's going to go back down.
Yeah. Yeah, I am fearful. Because I'm kind of stuck in it. Alright, so is this the mountain that I was climbing already? I think it may be. It seems as if these people have some caves in here. Is that? This is that mountain, because this is that house where I was fighting the little mobs. Well, this game runs very smoothly with the recording going and everything with two 1070s and SLI. But, you know, I've got the best processor I can have in this board. I have a max memory stack and they're all like, you know, precision timed. And this is running on an M2 as well. And my swap files are on another SSD. So, I mean, it's a gaming system. I'm dead, by the way. I died. Back to the sanctum we go. And the two things are attacking me. Oh, nice. Alright, I guess I'll jump in the water and drown it. Come on. Come on. Come at me, bro. He came at me. Definitely came at me. Bacon. Well, I'm killing mobs easier now with my little hand stick. Whatever the hell it is. Are you still there?
Yeah, I was just doing my buy order stuff, man.
I see. Right on. Now I'm aggroing other mobs into the water. This is my leveling technique lately. I lure them into the water and I just get the majority of damage on them as they drown.
Yeah.
I don't know if that works in Minecraft or other things like that. I can't remember. Ah, I
It's gonna be
drowned.
daylight for long. Almost daylight outside.
Yeah, me too. Me too.
Well, yeah, we live pretty much probably just a couple hours away.
Same
from each
time
other, so-
zone, yeah. Me too. Alright. So, I've gotten pretty much nowhere except I'm a higher level now. Yeah.
You know what the crypto scene needs?
Oh, I would love for you to tell me.
Conventions and more like public outreach to normal people.
That's what we're trying to do with this site, these 2 pages that we're
I was just
crafting
thinking
here.
about that with everything we got going on.
Mm-hmm.
That thought came to me because like you and me just not living that far from each other, like we could host some kind of crypto thing and rent out a hall in Florida down there somewhere or something. Do a
Yeah.
symposium.
Well, you know, if we start seeing money coming in, traveling between us isn't that big of a deal. And I think I've been pretty
Yeah.
forthcoming with my personal identity. Everybody knows. If you don't know, my name is Sean Cornell, and I tell everybody
No, I
who I
didn't know.
am. And yeah, I do.
I'm Devin. I'm
Yeah.
Devin.
Well, you
Bivens.
don't have to
I-
do that though. I do it so no one else has to because it's a radio station.
Oh, I know I don't
You know,
have to.
Dan
I just
Rather
don't
isn't
care.
known as Yapalax. He's Dan Rather. You know.
Oh,
So,
I understand, man. I'm just not one of them afraid of people
Yeah.
knowing who I am either.
Yeah.
Hence the fact that I've also done the live streaming thing.
Yeah.
So-
I'm not concerned about getting doxxed as much as I am something malicious that's, you know, like a ratting or something.
Well, I mean, as long as you don't get swatted, you'll be alright, right?
Yeah. Right, and that's why I have no interest in ever turning on my webcam. Ever. Because I don't want to give anybody the fucking pleasure.
You're like, they don't need to swat me on Twitch. Screw
Yeah,
that.
I'll straight murder somebody if that happened to me. Especially since I got weed.
Yeah, I know what you mean. That might not be the greatest.
Yeah, you think
Well, they
that's
got
cute?
medical in Florida now.
Fucking 6-year-old. I'm not in Florida, I'm in Ohio.
Oh, okay. Shit, I thought you
It's
said Florida.
decriminalized here. It's not a big deal. But, you know, it's still not legalized.
You can still get around that with that loophole. The group Canasense, like they'll issue you a medical recommendation in any state from California,
Yeah, but...
and they'll pay for up to $1
individual
million
states.
for your lawyer fees. So,
Yeah, but the individual state laws still apply. It doesn't matter. It's decriminalized here. Anything up to a gram short of an ounce gets thrown on the
state
ground.
laws do apply, but they're using a lot of technicalities to where your laws apply too that you're upholding, because if you stay in compliance with the Compassionate Care Act, they still have to recognize that you have it legally.
Right.
it's basically these other laws supersede the state laws because they've said forever that their laws supersede state laws. So if their laws really supersede state laws, then so does this one. Otherwise, they have to go back and redo the whole Civil War thing where they said that states' rights lost. So, and that seems unlikely.
Well, indeed. Here, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. Here, I'm going to copy this, or I'm going to send you a copy of what I've been working on for the first page. I'm making 2 web pages. I'm sure I told you that, didn't I?
I think you mentioned it before, yeah.
Alright, well, let's see. Where are we at? Where are we at? Here you are. Alright, and I'm just going to open up a window with you. That's what this is for. And send you desktop, invoices, backlinks, desktop. Let's go to what is love? There we go. Alright, so that's going to be the basic layout of the page. And the reason it was worded like that was because it would also be the dialogue that was read in the video, allowing me to copy paste it straight into the transcript, and all of the exact same words would jive up for the exact same page. All the pictures would have the same name, so that they would index, you know, the URL, the sub URL within my web page would be that same name, what is Crypto Play Radio. And at the top of that will be a link right above the video, which will say the same thing. You know, what is Crypto Play Radio? Well, we're this and this and this.
I see, man.
At the top of that will be...
You didn't go too far with it, though, but it is very good SEO, I see here.
Right, yeah. I was hitting some really crazy keywords, and I was keeping it at 4th grade level.
Like the crypto place, where crypto people talk about crypto things. Crypto Play Radio.
Right, because I'm looking for crypto help.
Say crypto.
I'm looking for crypto radio, yeah. And I didn't use cryptocurrency, but only one time.
Yeah.
At the top of that, above the video, will be a link that says, were you looking for what is crypto? And then they click on that, and they get a whole other page that'll break it down.
Another what is crypto.
Right. That'll break it down like a kindergartner.
I mean, that's good SEO stuff.
Then I'm going to point all of my SEO backlink programs, which I'm going to pay someone probably a couple $100 to do it, to make multi-tiers to what is Crypto Play Radio, which will already hit on the keywords, what is crypto.
Yeah, you decide to do that, I might do your backlinking for you. That's fine. It's a lot of work.
If you want to do backlinking and you're capable of putting comparable links out there that are decent PR and won't go away after a week, then I'll pay you to do it, because it's a pain in the ass for me to do it, and I'm going to be paying people. And
yeah, that's what I mean. I wouldn't mind doing it at some point, but I still think you got to utilize Reddit. That's where the biggest backlinks are.
Yeah.
Honestly, it probably wouldn't be a bad idea to make your own subreddit.
Do you have one?
Post things to that. I don't have one right now. Oh, actually, I have one, but it's for my other e-commerce website. It's
do you post to Reddit?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I haven't touched my Reddit account. If you would like to manage it, you can.
I'll think about that.
Okay.
Because it's stuff.
Right, because it's Reddit. It's very important. And that's where the forefront of our news will be Reddit, and will be from Bitcoin Talk and Twitter. And mostly will be spread through Twitter and Pinterest. Not Pinterest.
I mean, I don't mind doing it and helping on all this stuff, but I'm just trying to get my own cash flow settled to where I can keep staying at home doing what I've been doing.
I understand. Well, most of the people who are helping me don't have to work. I'm the only one that really needs a job. And I'm trying
one of them too.
Right.
I didn't need a job 2 years ago, but now I do.
I can't offer a damn thing, but I can tell you that if it goes somewhere, you have a place, you know?
Yeah, I appreciate it. But we have to make it go somewhere. Shit doesn't go anywhere by itself.
Yeah, I know that.
Have to have the motivation to make shit happen. I know that, and you know that. I'm just saying.
And what you were hearing from me yesterday was kind of just the bottom of my... I'm recording.
Oh, I know you're having a bad day.
Yeah.
You gotta complain at some point. You can always edit out that part in recording. You don't have to just go straight.
I know. I'm just... Anyway. Yeah, man, it's just... I don't ask
But yeah,
for
if we get to
anything.
that point to where you need like community manager and full time with that and SEO and all that stuff, I wouldn't mind doing it. I've done it before. But
Well, eventually I
also
want to
know
pay
how
for
to
software.
Do, like, the Facebook ads and all that stuff.
I want to pay for software that'll hit all the major ones for me, but that kind of software is a couple $100 a month, and I could be bringing it in to make that, you know. So.
There's free software that lets you link all of your social media stuff together.
Hold on, my friend is calling me. He loves calling me on his phone. That's my friend. He's gonna come over and smoke the dope with me. I'll make him put on a headset.
Fun.
Yeah. He works
I'm probably
very
gonna
hard.
get some more cannabis later, but
Yeah.
I gotta
Well,
wait for my cousin to get back in town later today because he still owes me money because I had to loan him money so him and his girlfriend could go up to Augusta because her dad's in the hospital.
oh, that sucks. What for?
It does. I don't know what's
No.
going on with him. They haven't really said, but
This-
I know he's in the hospital.
This water has a couple contrasting textures, and it works out really well. It's beautiful. The ideal thing for me has always been, since we started this group, for us to make enough money to where we could get on a plane and all see each other, you know, on a regular basis.
Sounds fun.
I don't want to change where I live or my
make our own
car.
place. Honestly, I wouldn't be too against. I've always been kind of a, I don't know, hippie communist in that some way, manage.
Okay.
If you know what I mean, as far as I've always wanted to build like a whole techno cyber haven thing.
Oh, me
somewhere,
too,
somewhere.
man. Let me tell you about this house.
It's
Every
just
time,
about getting the right people together. And,
every time I go
do
through
it.
Lexington, Kentucky, I see this house. It's on the side of a mountain, right over top of Lexington. It's basically like that crazy mansion that the witch lives in. That's on the edge of a cliff.
Sounds
and
like that should be my spot.
It is fucking amazing. You know they get cable, no problem. You know, and they're not going to have septic problems. It goes downhill. So, it's just,
Yeah.
it's the most amazing house ever. Like, someone to break into your house has to do a lot of climbing. I like that. I should have Nick
Yeah,
get
they
me
definitely
sugar.
used to have to do climbing to the mountain I lived on in California, man, because I lived at about the highest elevation in California on Rattlesnake Summit was the name of the mountain.
Christina was in Hemet. That's where she lived. My wife.
You ever heard of Laytonville?
I've never heard of anything there. I'm not from Cali. That's her.
Laytonville's up in far northern California. It's just right across the Mendocino border after you get out of Humboldt.
Mm-hmm.
But it's slightly famous town because it has more outlaws per capita that live there than anywhere else in the United States.
Really? That's interesting.
Yeah, it's a little bandit town. Like everything in that town was made from people having cannabis grows and selling it and then making a business.
I'm going to go to the capital city on this world. Now that I have the tracking ability, I can find it. It's pretty cool.
I feel like Power Ledger's about to break out and go way up, or it's going to go back down.
What's it doing right now? Because I haven't watched it. Did I
It's
rebuy?
kind of going sideways and just standing absolutely still right now.
I haven't bought it yet.
It's literally just sitting there looking and not
Oh.
doing anything.
My bad, I'm in the wrong thing. I haven't even come close to buying it yet. It's
I
got
mean,
a
it went up and it went a little bit down, and then it went up a little bit down, and now it's just still staying around the exact same area on like 3284.
It depends on what Bitcoin's doing. Yeah, that's because Bitcoin's going up and down the same spot. Bitcoin might be
Yeah,
coming down.
nothing is happening a whole lot because nobody knows what's going on with Bitcoin right now. They're like, what do we do?
Well, that means it's coming down.
It's going down. I could tell. That's
When
why I
they're
got
unsure,
out of
it's
it. I
coming
was
down.
sitting there for a while, and I was like, no, this is going down.
Yeah.
And since Bitcoin's going down, that'll mean the alts will go up if they do the right thing. long as they act proper.
I really don't want to buy at 32 anything. Thank you very much. I'd really rather it just come down, please. It's not coming down. Fuck. Why did I sell there?
It's just sitting there, man.
This is killing my position.
It's killing everybody's positions because everybody's speculating too much and they're like, no, I'm selling this, getting out of here, gonna buy this. Why is nothing moving? I'm selling it.
That's why I know it's coming down. It's gonna come down hard, man. When there's question and its validity.
Yeah.
It comes down. So we're gonna buy in at 32. Probably buy in where I was. 32. 20. I was at 32. 35 is what I sold last. Right? Yeah. 32, 35. So we'll do this at 32.
Honestly, it might go down further than that. You might watch for a minute, man, because once that dumps, we're about that at that time, like you said, where then all of China wants to dump on us too.
No, they already did.
Oh, that's what they were trying. They already tried and failed.
Remember I told you to be out by 2 o'clock? At 2:30, Europe
that's
wakes
right.
up.
It's like 6:30 now.
Yeah. Yeah, when...
No, they must have failed to dump on it then. That's funny. They probably feel bad then, because they're used to just being able to control that shit when they want.
Well, the thing is, if it's rising like crazy, like catabolic, when it comes 2 o'clock, get out. That's my rule now.
Mm-hmm.
Worst case scenario, go to Fiat and see what happens. But, I mean, if it's doing anything else, I can't tell you. But I can tell you if it's flying straight up, get out.
I wonder how long they think they're going to be able to do that before people catch on.
I don't know. I'm gonna
And
buy
before
in
the
it.
U.S. just starts retaliating. And I mean, honestly, if they're going to do that, we should retaliate and do the same bullshit to them. Fuck them.
Huh. 32.23, that's when we'll move it to.
What time do they wake up in the morning? Start organizing groups to dump on them.
32, I don't know. Let's try 32.30. Let's do that.
That's pretty high to buy, isn't it?
On Power Ledger?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, honestly, I should be down. Well, 32.24. 32.24 is the lowest I would go right now. Because if it goes up...
Right now, what I would go to is about like 31.40.
Yeah, I was on... That's what I was on. I was like 31.45.
31.40 something, you would probably get it.
Maybe. Might be right.
Because if it drops, it's going to drop.
Mm-hmm. I know.
Otherwise, you just ain't going to get it anyways. So. I'm just judging by where that last green line goes down to. That it'll go about a whole nether brick. So that'll be about right there.
Hello, people.
Hey.
Hello.
It's funny. It just
Who
so
says
happens
we're
we are
people?
people.
What if I'm a non-human person?
Oh, well, too bad.
Okay, fine.
Doesn't matter.
I'll teach you.
Hold on.
I may have made my coffee a little too strong. I'm not even tired after staying up all night.
No.
But then my sleeping schedule's been really out of whack since the last full moon. It's like, what the heck?
We need to have a talk about grammar Nazis and how they work.
What do you mean?
What?
Well, I've just been listening in a little while ago. I just came back down into the cellar for 5 minutes to say hello. And
Hello.
there's one. Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Anyway,
Hello.
there's one thing that kind of like grates on my fucking tits all the time, and
Okay.
lots and lots of people do it, and they don't
really rough
realise they're
sweater?
doing it. Yeah, it's really bad.
They do what?
No. Right. So
I said, is it a rough
lots of-
sweater? It's a great
rough
thing.
sweater. So lots of people do it, but they don't realise they're doing it. And if they realised what they were doing, they would fucking stop it straight away.
What am I
Right.
doing?
Now, I'm not picking on one particular person here, but they've done it in the last 5 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Can't be me because I only just joined.
Uh-huh.
No, I know it wasn't used to you, and I'm not pointing any fingers, and I'm not going to have a go at that person because that's not fair. That's not fair. But there are people that constantly say things like a whole nother. There's no such thing. It's a whole other. There's no such word as another. So,
I think
no,
I say that a lot.
Sounds like slang.
it's an other, not
Yeah.
a another.
It sounds like something I would say.
Yeah. Yeah, and it, you know, I just want to strangle them. I really do.
Well, that's a whole
Yeah,
other can of worms there.
But that doesn't mean I don't understand.
You know I did it on purpose.
So it's a whole other story. So there you go.
You can't think that I don't know that, though.
You don't like the word another?
Shut up.
I say used to
How
could,
about
too.
mother?
Used to could. Yeah, but
What about
Sean,
another
you do
mother?
it. Another mother. Yeah. Sean
Well-
does it. Sean does all these funny, weird sayings like "gudurb" or something. I don't fucking know. And you know, because that's his
called
personality, and
Americanish.
he's
Get
doing
with
it.
the
He's doing it
times.
on purpose.
I do. I'm glad that you recognize that because
Yeah.
It's Americanish.
Well,
we have our own language here. It's
no,
superior to
I have
English.
taught myself to speak down because I was a pompous ass.
You
So-
talk about a second language. Australians have their own. We speak our own slang. You should know that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you do.
Way we
There's loads of
talk.
stuff.
But at least it's full English, our slang.
Yeah.
We just
Apparently,
speak.
I'm
You're
a
not
whinging pom.
You're not Welsh, at least, so we'll give you that.
No, well,
but-
we pick on
yeah,
the
but they are
poms
sheep
because
shaggers.
poms. I'm not a sheep shagger. That's a New Zealander.
Yeah, I
You
know.
give them Velcro gloves for Christmas.
So New Zealanders are the
damn.
Welsh of Australia.
Oh, I've witnessed the amount of sheep in New Zealand. It is ridiculous. Sheep and lamb. There's loads of them.
well,
Lamb is so
we got it.
delicious, though.
We got everything here. Kangaroos
I
are
think-
nice to eat.
Oh, I've never had kangaroo. Is it good?
I've never eaten.
Did you
kangaroo.
know? You probably all know, but Australia is the only nation that eats their coat of arms.
No.
Eh,
Two animals on our coat of arms we eat. There is no other nation in the world that eat their coat of arms.
Have you moved the
Eagle might.
pool?
I'd eat an eagle. Fuck. I don't give a fuck.
Have you moved the pool?
Right.
You've moved the script off the main pool and put it on its own.
I only put one coin on there for the moment.
Yeah, but you've moved it off. Hemp coin.
Yes.
So, how many people on it?
Stop my
One-
minor.
one
It's a
person.
bad algorithm.
Who's on it? Who's that?
I'm only testing it at the moment.
Oh, you're
That's
testing, aren't you?
Consequence. Yeah, Consequence wants that coin. So, but I have to make something separate for DFS. So this will have hemp, DFS, all the script coins kept separately.
Yeah,
I'm
you have to
separating
make-
some of these heavy use coins away from the pool. So
You're gonna
all
have
your
to-
script SHA 256 X11s will have their own pools.
Yeah, move Doofus coin
Probably
off
a good
because we
idea.
don't want it.
Doofus? What? Oh,
DFS.
harsh.
Me and Sean came up with that the other day. Well, actually, I said it and Sean laughed at it, I think.
That's actually the name of a good MMO. I don't know if you ever played Doofus. But
Doofus coin.
We actually need a front page now. That's all. We're going to need a landing page.
Okay.
Yeah.
In the end, we're
Put
going to
my
need a
washing
landing
on and
page.
put my
you need a badass Flash landing page.
Flash.
Yeah, that's not
Flash
my
is-
job.
No.
I do
Flash
Flash.
is ancient. And takes
can't do
time for
Flash.
people with slow internet.
Yeah. we need to do
That's why you
HTML5.
use Dreamweaver and you use the integrated Flash plugins, and they don't even have to have Flash for it to load, and it goes.
You don't need to
Yeah.
do that. You use a web editing suite that can do HTML5 instead.
Yeah. See, I'm out of the game. I haven't done it since HTML5. Like,
Well,
HTML5 didn't exist when I went to college for all that.
Is this my capital?
To make
or is
life
this my
easy, this
capital?
page is written in HTML. Okay, nice and simple, the template. I'm not going to bother putting the MPOS front end on. So, too bad, so sad if people can't see what they're getting paid out, but they can see what coins they're mining and what rate and the rest, and that's where it sits. There's a lot of pools like that, and that's where these coins are going to sit.
How
Is there any
sad.
way we can integrate those statistics on any other page so I can like pull the information from an API?
There's
or
an
something?
API on it. There's an API built into it.
Right. Okay. So I can pull
It's
all
on the page
information
where it
I need.
says API. Yeah.
So is there any way we could get a PHP login script so that we can control all that, so that people can sign up through the front end page that I'm going to create?
Yeah, I suppose you could do something like that.
Because we want to make it secure, but we also want to make it so that people can see what they need. And if you're not putting the front end on, then my landing page has got to incorporate something like that, hasn't it?
It doesn't have to. We took a vote, and I've asked around other places. People don't really care. It's only these shit coins they want to know whether they're paying out or not. These other coins,
right.
which you get the heavy hashes, people are not, I suppose, too caring, because they can easily see what they're getting paid and where they are
Okay.
by going to the Block Explorer. So I'm going to integrate a Block Explorer. But what I've done is I've stopped, for the moment, any errors. There's no database running. It is paying out every 30 seconds, so no coins are kept on the pool, as long as it meets minimum specs. So it does constant payouts every 30 seconds. If the pool
How's
gets
that
too
work?
much load, it shifts.
Is everything kept in memory then?
It's kept on a hard drive.
Hmm.
It's an SSD drive, which keeps a bit of the data on there, and then you've got your wallet file, and it reads it off the blockchain each time.
Pretty sure you could do that with smart contract too, probably.
You probably could, yeah.
You probably could. Lol.
Actually, I kind of have a strange idea for mining pools that I'm not sure if anybody's done before.
What's that?
If you had a pool where you normally, you have like the 1% tax rate or something for the pool fee.
Yeah, right.
Take one and maybe put like a 0.5% pool fee, but then have a new feature where you can kind of do like people, what do you call it? Affiliate.
Yeah.
Where when people join the pool through your link, you get 0.5 of what they mine on there then for payout. Like a crypto affiliate pool.
Yeah.
Where I think that would draw in a ton of people actually. And you'd have people freely marketing your pool for you so that they can get their links to get more crypto off of other people.
Suppose. And just the last thing I wanted to show, if you type the word key.html at the top, so after script blocksuckernation.com/key.html,
Create a new private key. Import an existing private key and input private key hex. What's that all about then?
this is a multi-hash miner which reads the blockchain, reads the diff rate, and all the rest like that. So you load your wallets into the system, okay, and then you mine to the private key, like the hashed key. So that's what you put in your config file, and it will jump like nice hash. It'll jump algos, and it can also jump coins to mine the best coin for you.
Right, okay, so what...
Yeah, but what if somebody hacks the website and gets everybody's private key?
And what's that going to do? You're going to mine for them. You're not going to get any money out.
Oh, okay.
It's the private
what's
key
the
to
key then?
mine. The key
Oh,
is
okay.
for the
That's why
miner,
I was like, wait, what?
so the system knows what to mine, where you're mining, and who you are. It's only an ID. Okay? And then you can go coin formatted keys.
Sounds good.
Currently hemp coin. There's a hemp coin address and a private key.
What, is that a script you wrote for all that then, or?
Yeah. and you can actually import that key into the into your wallet as well if you wish. So
If it's just an ID.
it's done directly to the
important.
blockchain. Yeah.
I don't get it. Yeah, you'd have to explain it better because I have no idea what that's all about.
Just consider it, instead of pointing to one coin, you point to the pool, and the pool decides where you mine. That's probably the easiest way to put it.
Right, okay. So if the pool decides
What's
where
the
you're
issue
mining,
in doing that? Because if you mine Hempcoin has one wallet address. Then I move you over to DFS, that's a different wallet address. How am I going to change? Because you've just given me your wallet key. How's the pool going to pay you in DFS coin?
it's not
If
because
it
you
swaps the coin.
can't.
Correct. So that's why I've got an API key. You load your wallets against that API key. So that key now has a wallet for Hempcoin, wallet ID for Hemp, and all the others. And so when it swaps round, it knows which wallet to use to pay you back in. So it'll mine
That's
Hemp
cool.
and it'll pay you Hemp. It'll mine you this and pay this.
Right, so
fun.
when you generate a private key at step 1, what does that do? Does that generate a key for mining on your server so that you've got an identification, a unique ID?
Yes, that's your identification.
It's taking a
on the
hashtag
server.
from the data that you entered, right?
Okay, so
Yes.
what's step 2 do? Does that do anything? Import
Step
existing
2.
private key? Oh, hang on a minute. It's
Yeah,
not
well,
step
if you
2,
move-
is it?
If you move
It's 1 or
between
1A,
pools,
isn't it?
if you move between script and one of my other pools, you can move the key across because all the datas are linked across.
It's just
that.
going
I know,
straight,
but number
straight
one
blockchain
and number 2 are essentially the same thing. One is for a new user, and 2 is for an existing user of your system, isn't it?
Correct.
Right, so it's not step 1,
Remember,
step
I've
2, and
only
step
just-
3. It's step 1A, step 1B, and then step 2.
Can
which would be
you
input
forget about the
private
look
key.
and the rest? I've just made it. It hasn't been made pretty or anything else. I just threw it together. It looks
Oh,
like
yeah.
a chook's breakfast at the moment, but it's marked.
Yeah, I understand that. It's just that it's just the way it's laid out. It's confusing. That's all.
Oh, okay.
No, that's pretty cool. I like the way you're thinking with all that. People like pools that are like that. That will definitely draw people.
So, at
It's
the
kind of
point
like
number
Supernova, isn't it? Honestly,
Kind of.
at the point number 3, what do you have to do there? It says input private hex key hex. What does that mean?
Let me load it. I'm just trying to launch a coin at the moment. Hold on. Number 3.
Yeah, what does that mean?
If you didn't want to upload the file, there's a hex which is associated. See, when you click it, you got a private key and you got a hash private key. So you've got a hex that you can load. There's a hex key.
blockchain. So good.
Oh,
Okay, there's a hex key on the blockchain that you can import.
Okay.
If you don't want to
I
know
don't
what a hex
understand.
that is, don't worry about it.
I know
It's
what
more
hex
for
key is.
yeah. Well, the hex key is on your wallet address, and my private key give you a hex key. It's a hex key. What I'm giving you,
Pixelgate.
and you can load the hex key if you wish.
Aquatopia.
Have a look what you're doing.
Let's see what Pixelgate's about.
So, copy, go back, paste, process, and it shows what I'm doing.
Right, so the key for mining is the one that you put in your config file, yeah?
Yes.
Okay.
So I started going through the whole Bitcoin cryptocurrency class that the Princeton University put on Coursera. It's pretty neat.
Really?
Okay.
Yeah, it's
Now I
got
just
some
need to
pretty
watch
big
this.
names.
Hmm.
It's got some pretty good professors actually on here for this whole thing to be free, and it's an 11-week course. So. But even just going through the first day, I understand blockchain more than I did before now.
Shit, I died. My friend's here.
Do you have friends?
Yeah, I have friends.
Just being an ass.
Animals are people too, man. Yeah, I wonder how many people lost everything they had in margin trading today.
No idea.
Oh, I don't have any idea either. I just thought it was funny.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, this is Nick. He'll be on my wife's account.
Hello, Nick.
Hola.
Hello.
Adios.
All right.
I'm not sure if I agree with this guy's trading view thing he just posted. I'm gonna go ahead and post it in chat.
Really?
Really what?
I mean, what is it? No, I wasn't contesting.
It's
I wasn't like really.
It's a pattern on XRP. I just don't agree with what he's saying in this pattern, but I could be wrong. He's basically saying XRP is about to go to the moon.
Yeah. Yeah. So it looks like this shit's just going down, 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 down. But I have 1450, so I'm good.
What's the price?
Power, it's it's 3,218 actually. It's coming down really close to where he said I was gonna be able to buy it. 3150.
What's
Yep.
BTC at?
Is that Kevin Spacey coin?
No. Power. Lol.
Power to the world.
Nah, that's good. I haven't heard that. That's a nice Kevin
made it
Spacey joke
funny.
there.
I made it funny.
Check this game
No,
out.
there's a whole nether what is it called? That white something token?
Oh yeah, the white coin.
Yeah, whole nether.
Another.
Whole nother. Look at this. This is
You gotta say
another
whole
server.
nether all the time now.
This is an entirely different server, and it's broadcast through here live. Watch this. Watch this. No load times. It goes straight on through.
But why did I feel like it was kind of like a ripoff of Zelda Macarena of Time?
Macarena of
Macarena
time.
of time? Nice. That would be a great meme. Like Link doing Macarena.
I said
And he
that
gets
on
to like the
purpose, by
final
way.
castle and he has to do the Macarena to unlock it. Right?
Yeah. Yeah.
There you
Do
go.
you see the similarities? Do you not?
It'd be terrible to do without the C buttons.
That is great though. You could make a really funny meme called like the Macarena of time.
Yeah. I just get my ass kicked. Let's try it again. I keep dying.
Although Link would have to have a very, very spiffy mustache.
Spiffy.
Like handlebars, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Like super curled.
Yeah, I agree with you.
And they don't have to say bully a lot too.
This can't be
Oule?
Captain Buzzkill. That just doesn't work.
Yeah. Well, you know. These things ever stop chasing you? What's up, buddy? Tried to ram me. Alright, so I seem to have figured out how to find the capitals of each world. Ah, I found some water. Nice. And some rocks. And some things. I found things. These are clearly things. I've seen them before.
What, some stuff too?
Yeah. Yeah, I found something. Yeah.
It's gray water.
Yeah, but... Oh, well, if they don't kick my ass, they drown. He's gonna drown. But I'm not gonna get the XP because the water took most of his health.
Yeah, well, you're also swimming in gray water. Do you know what gray water is?
I'm a plumber, man.
Okay.
Why would you even ask me something like that?
I was checking your competence.
My competence. This test is to see what your aptitude is good at while you're being a particular individual.
I'm a dick.
Have you not seen Idiocracy?
No, but I do have an NES question.
Really?
Have you ever played a
Costco,
game?
I love you.
Yeah.
Have you ever played a game called Lester the Unlikely?
Yes.
Well, I don't remember it.
Yeah, it was along the vein of Leisure Suit Larry. It was kind of a G-rated pun on that, really. Yeah, Lester the Unlikely. It's basically a nerd that ends up with super babes and bikinis at the end.
Okay.
It's pretty much the plot. Now you don't have to play it.
Yeah, I got into a nerd conversation earlier today.
Oh, do tell.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, they brought up some old NES games, and this one guy pulls out, "Do you remember Lester the Unlikely?"
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Like,
I
you
don't
picked the
remember
shittiest
that.
NES game ever made.
Oh, I didn't
I
pick
remember Tecmo Super Bowl.
it. Hey, that was a
Tecmo
great
Bowl.
game.
Yeah, we're from Fairborn. We know about Tecmo Bowl.
That was a great game.
These redneck kids, that's all they played.
And RBI.
All Madden, baby.
Baseball All-Stars.
Yeah, I'm not.
Was it Robot Rocket
There was
League?
that one weird Olympic game.
I think that was the Olympics.
The Robot Olympics?
No. The Robot Rocket League. It was basically a robotic baseball game that you got to upgrade the parts on your robots to make them better batters, better pitchers. Blase.
I see. Did you just church up blah blah?
Maybe.
Yeah. I'm leveling. I'm killing mobs for the levels instead of building and that kind of thing because, I don't know, it's a little less boring. It's kind of like digging ditches. I don't have to think about it. Ha! It's more like digging ditches than actually digging ditches in a game where you can. Go figure.
Wow. I was gonna say that's what excavators are for.
Yeah. No, I'm just killing mobs, but I was likening it to digging ditches because you don't have to think about it. You just put the shovel in the ground and move some dirt.
But I prefer Ditch Witch.
Yeah, ditch witch or an excavator, definitely much easier.
And your little dog, too.
I just like excavators because you can do anything with them. Machines, pretty much, man.
This is true. But when you just want to zip a line from point A to point B.
I mean, what are you, James Bond?
Sure.
He's zipping lines.
It's just the last excavator I had to operate was strange. It had one of them big old mulcher heads on it. I don't know if you've ever used one with a mulcher head. It's
Damn mulcher
I have
heads.
not.
Well, it's basically the same thing as like a skid steer or mulcher head, and they just throw it on an excavator.
Last great piece of equipment I got to play on was a Bobcat.
The last great piece of equipment.
Hey, I'm sorry, it is a piece of equipment, and sometimes they're fucking fun to use.
In a world where only one piece of equipment exists,
I was gonna say it sounds like an '80s porno reference. Or something.
Yeah.
Brown chicken.
Yeah. Starring John Holmes, the Equipped.
Ready for your DVD?
Yeah. 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 Because if you can't handle 2 dicks at the same time, I'm sorry, 4 dicks at the same time, you're no good in the porn industry at my age. That's what that is. It's from a movie called, Orgasmo. Yeah.
I was gonna say Orgasmo. That's what it sounded like. Yeah.
Yeah. Because the chick's like, it's time for my DVD, and he's like, what's that? And she's like, double vaginal, double anal. If you can't handle 4 dicks at once at my age, you don't belong in porn.
Yep. Spread you open like a Christmas turkey.
Yeah. Oh, you know what? We're being loud. We're being really, really loud.
I thought it was just the speaker.
No.
Oh my god.
Yeah, she's gonna be pissed.
What are you guys being high and super loud and waking people up?
Yeah, my wife and baby in the other room. She's gonna come out here so loud.
Wait a minute.
That's when you just throw something against the door first. You get the advantage.
That's why you have to turn the loudness down on your headphones.
$15,
No,
little man.
you don't think about it and don't worry about it. You just preemptively become the aggressor, and then they don't know what to do.
Yeah, fuck it.
Yeah, we don't have that kind of relationship.
Okay. I was going to say, that's what I did. I always had my bluff in that way, so I said, fuck it.
Nah.
She makes him mad, or he makes her mad enough, she'll put her hand up his ass and turn him into a puppet.
Nice.
He might like that.
Yeah, it's a fetish
He
somewhere.
did say nice.
I did.
Hey, there's people who pay good money for that.
What is good money, anyways?
Baby, don't spend me.
A Bitcoin.
It's a good answer.
Yeah, that's a good answer.
It's decentralized money that is hard as crap for them to tax. The only time they can really tax it is when you're putting it on an exchange.
It's gooder
You
than
can't
other
tax it when you put it on an exchange because it's still
You're
in digital
supposed to
tokens.
report it.
Unless, yeah, but if it's not going to get changed into fiat at any time, they can't tax it.
Yep, you're right.
Yeah, true. But
But
most
over-
people do change it into fiat.
Over 20,000 annually in America's capital gains, though.
I would turn it into something I purchased on Amazon and say, fuck it.
The important thing is that you turn it in for the taxes. Because they will get your ass.
Because that's totally why we left England to come to America, so we could pay taxes, right?
Wait a minute. You left England?
What?
No, I mean, I said our ancestors.
Oh, I was going to say, you don't even sound British.
I'm not entirely sure what you're speaking of.
That's
I
fucking
sound
awful.
perfectly
What
British.
the fuck?
No, step off.
I'm not quite entirely good at speaking proper.
You sound South African now. What the fuck?
I know, my English accent does sound South African. That's what I've been told before. But it is simply the way that it is.
He was going a little cockney for a moment.
I thought he was Norwegian. My bad.
A Norwegian. You're just making shit up.
No, but you're not the first. Everyone always tells me that sounds like South Africa or whatever.
But he is technically a British guy.
Okay.
He has the market cornered on that.
Who,
Who
me?
is?
No, I'm Norwegian and Native American.
The Englishman who speaks the Englishes.
I'm not even English, and I live in England.
Oh,
Sound English.
oh my bad. Well, that's a generalization as opposed to region. He's very anal, so you're gonna have to pinpoint it, or he'll keep correcting you.
Who?
Why Rapture? And rightly so. Rightly so. He's my critical eye.
I need to be on here.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Wasn't she in like TLC? Don't go chasing rainbows.
Rainbows.
Waterfalls.
Don't go chasing Rambo. Everybody.
No, you should probably leave Rambo alone.
Yeah.
No, her name was Lazy Eye. I got you. Oh, shh, what?
This is
You're
exhibit
fucking
A.
yelling, Nick. You're
You're
now.
not talking about Left Eye Lopez, are you?
Wow, that was fucking loud.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, Left Isaac Valley was
fucking loud. Sorry, I had to do
That's
that.
pretty much, yeah, he was like, quiet! Basically.
And I actually whispered it into the mic.
It's so loud, it's deafening.
Right.
Just, Nick, there's a monitor on your mic.
Extremely loud.
I know
There
you're
you
trying to hear
What the
over
fuck
them.
am I doing?
Just turn down their volume. So it doesn't
Stu,
make
we
you-
don't know what you're doing. We can't see what you're doing.
Someone tell me what I'm fucking doing here.
Talking on a microphone, probably.
No, I'm doing too many different things at once, and I'm getting.
Oh, pull out of the chat for a little while. Get your head together. Get your shit sorted, and then come back.
Damn.
No, this is more fun.
That's it. He said if you're doing something,
Wasting time.
probably pull out.
Get your shit.
Otherwise, you'll
Get
end up with
together.
kids.
Put it on a
I'm
bag.
helping someone start a coin because he has no idea.
When you
Oh,
get
why
together,
are
you
you
can sell
helping
it if
them?
you like.
Because they pay me money to do so.
Hey, you should be like, $15, little man. Put that shit in my hand. If the money doesn't show you, woe you owe. You should do that.
Okay,
just
it's
like
bugging
that.
me too much because you're misquoting that like 3 times tonight. And you owe me, oh.
Yeah, oh yeah, it's oh me.
My jungle
yeah,
love.
It is.
Oh me, oh me,
Oh,
oh.
he got me. Yeah.
Right, first block has been
And
mined
you owe me.
with the CPU. Now I go
Look,
to the
I've been in
pool
this hole.
and I kick its ass and go
Oh me, oh.
dash
Son of a bitch.
DAEMI on.
Right,
One
do we have
believe
water?
I got- I got $400 sitting on bloody Bitfinex, and it's stuck in fucking Ethereum Classic.
I've got 10 pounds of peanut brittle and a little poodle guy's coat on.
Yeah, you can give me the ETC if you hate it that much.
No, I've got it stuck because it's like it's worth less than like. Well, it's just over 2/3 of what it was worth when I bought it. So it's like I'm annoyed. I'm waiting for it to come back up in price again.
Oh,
I thought you were saying Bittrex was screwing up because like earlier it wouldn't even show my coins for a while and it was just being slow as crap.
Bittrex, Bitfinex, and Poloniex are working fine through Leonardo right now. By the way, there's an update to Leonardo. It's Leonardo 3.6, and it is a hell of a lot more stable.
really?
It's not crashing. It's not crashing for me like it was on the things I was trying to do.
See, it
before.
doesn't crash
Yeah.
on me. It doesn't do that. All that stuff.
Well,
you
it
use-
will do if you run multiple bots.
Okay.
I've got 20 coin pairs in each exchange, and I've got 3 exchanges running on it, so I've got like 60 coin
So
pairs.
you're
in
all the
trades all at
bots.
once.
Yeah.
I'm all the bots. Yep. No, I've only just turned it back on. I've been off it for about a week and a half to 2 weeks. I haven't looked at it. And I logged in and I realised that it had traded some stuff for me, and then it just stopped, obviously, because bots don't work when you don't have it running.
How did I forget that? You owe me. What the fuck, man?
That's bucking you that much, hit you hard,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. Reality hits you hard, bro.
Oh, he's removed Kraken again. I see. There's only 6 markets on it. You've got Bitfinex, Bitstamp, Bittrex, Huobi Pro, OKCoin, and Poloniex. Has removed Bittrex. He's removed
Kraken, you said, yeah.
Kraken. Yeah.
Kraken seems like it's going down, honestly. Nobody's really wanting to go on there no more.
But he said he was having problems with the API and he can't get it working properly, so he says Kraken's being a bitch. He's been working on Kraken integration for the last year or so, and he's still not got it right.
It's not a good sign.
I'm
What is
recording.
it? What was the definition of insanity again?
Are you serious?
Looking for hairs on
Are
the
you
palm of your
joking?
hand. Yeah.
Oh, I was
Well,
joking. It means doing
yeah.
the same thing over and over and
Yeah,
expecting different.
that's why I asked if you were kidding.
I was being sarcastic because of the whole him doing that for a year and still haven't got it yet.
I see.
Figure out $100. They don't.
Who's actually talking there? Because I can barely
It's
hear them.
Nick, but his mic isn't up.
He's just kind of mumbling. He's like, man, $100.
Yeah, okay.
Anyhow. No, I'm stuck trying to...
Turn your mic up.
Is it not working?
That knob, turn it up. Turn it this way.
Towards the...
Yeah, this way.
Like this way? This way?
Yeah.
Is that
There we go. You can hear him now.
Yeah, I drowned
Yay.
instructing you.
Well, I could hear myself, so I thought you could hear me too.
Somebody say something?
Yeah. He's messing with you, Nick.
I realize that. Now, it's like when I leave here, I got a choice to make to either spend $600 or $1,000. I'm stuck trying to choose between a TCL P605 or a Sony 900 or X900D.
What are you talking about now?
I don't know.
I'm not
55
sure what
inch.
model he's even talking about. So
What's he talking about?
55-inch high-def TV 4K with DDR10 or HDR10.
Samsung QLED is the only way to go these days.
yeah, you want LED. Otherwise, you might as well
No.
just spend that money on mining rigs.
No, you want QLED, quantum LED, because that's a kind of like a hybridized organic LED, but it doesn't fuck up like organic LED does. Because the organic LEDs have got burn-in on them, just like the plasma screens used to have and the CRTs, but it's a hell of a lot worse. Whereas
Yeah,
the QLED doesn't suffer that.
QLEDs got plasma burn-in.
No, I've never had
Say
any
that
problems with my OLED. It hasn't burned at all.
OLEDs are prone to that. I mean, especially like on phone screens and things like that.
Mine's just
They
fine.
look
though.
amazing.
I don't know. Guess it depends.
No, I'm trying to make my decision based off gaming. And those two particular models, the TCL P605 is basically the highest budget.
Based off gaming, honestly, I'd rather get a monitor, and I'd get
Okay,
one that had
gaming monitor, yeah.
G-Sync. I'd get a monitor and get one with G-Sync.
Yeah.
Especially
they
if you're
don't
using
come
NVIDIA
55
cards, you want
inches.
G-Sync. Like,
They
I've
don't
got
go-
the XP280 HK 4K monitor. It's pretty good.
I have no idea how to open a door. I'm trapped in someone's house.
Why don't you just
Yeah, I'm pretty
make a
pro.
door?
I can't make a door in someone's property.
Make some dynamite.
No, I can just open the menu and see how to open the door, but
So you'd go with a gaming monitor instead.
Yeah. It depends. What kind of monitor you're going to get is going to depend upon what kind of graphics cards you're going to want. If you're wanting to use NVIDIA,
I'm
you
going
should
to
be
be
running
running
G-Sync.
a PS4 Pro.
Oh, you're just using a console on it.
Mm-hmm.
it says delete.
Okay, well, if you're doing that kind of gaming, yeah, you might just want a regular TV. I thought you were talking like computer.
No,
That's
I haven't
messed
had a tower in forever. I used to have a badass gaming laptop, but somebody decided to steal it. And I haven't had time to even bother buying a new one.
Yeah, I had a Alienware laptop that was like $4,000 that got stolen at one point, but after that point, I quit getting laptops and just went back to towers.
Most of the badass gaming laptops are pretty much, they're awesome, but they're portable. Gotta be.
Yeah, but they cost like 2 to 3 times as much as what it would for the same thing on a desktop, too.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Because you can get a good deal on a monitor. You can.
And they're hard to upgrade unless you're really good at switching out parts and being able to retrofit things on your own and feel comfortable with it. Yeah.
So this person is an asshole. What they did was they planted a house that couldn't be modified and locked the door right on a place where you would spawn in this world. So you can't exit the home. Pretty
No,
cute
that's
little trick.
very typical behavior of someone who lives online in those kind of games.
Yeah.
Fucking asshole.
And they'll probably spend the next 3 weeks going to try to find every spot where you spawn like that and build houses.
Yeah. Yeah, in Castle Miner, what they used to like to do is go to the... Because everybody spawns in the same spot, just dig straight down. Pretty much wrecked your whole game right there.
Well,
Yeah,
'cause you
I did that to
died.
people in Landmark.
Yeah.
When people were annoying me in Landmark, I'd just go find exactly where they were standing and then dig straight down as far as I could, and they'd be dropping down the hole with me.
When they spawned? Oh, you mean just right down there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you frapsing this shit?
Yeah. I'm using OBS. So, yeah. Why?
I just kind of noticed something and I thought you were.
Haven't
You mean
even
the
heard
frame
it called
rate?
frapsing it in a long time.
Yeah.
That's how long I've been away from PCs.
Yeah, he pretty much quit playing, like, at the end of Burning Crusades and WoW.
I quit fucking with everything during that time frame.
Well, at least you quit WoW. Congratulate you for that.
It had its glory days, but I outgrew it.
You say you had the glory days?
Oh yeah, the glory days of WoW.
I had the glory days. They were
Back when
mine.
the shit was fun.
Were they over by the hole?
Yeah.
I was overlord.
When you had to walk uphill against the Earth's rotation both ways.
In the snow with a potato in your hand because it was your lunch.
See, now I'm joking, but you know those 2 daggers I told you about, the Cold Rage daggers? Remember that?
Mm-hmm.
Or not you, this guy that we're talking to right here.
No,
Yeah, maybe.
I was telling him about the daggers earlier. Well, this is the guy who ran me through that same dungeon like a million fucking times to get both of them.
Right, it's time to put my laundry in. See you in a bit.
Alright, man. That was pretty cool. Yeah, we did
does the
Shadowfang.
spin cycle go the other direction?
Does the spin cycle? What do you mean?
It was a joke on Australians' toilet because how they spin one direction. Never mind.
Oh, yeah, no, that comes up a lot.
Yeah, I've definitely seen some weird things from their toilets. I would be scared to sit on one with all them freaking spiders, man.
Yeah, both Rapture and Stu insist that it does.
Not that
but-
many.
Yeah, not that many. You just have to flush every time before you even sit down, right?
Bullshit.
No, man, you just
you
don't
don't
go
clean your
walking
house,
into the
maybe.
woods. You don't just go all willy-nilly into the fucking forest. Besides, you gotta worry about the bears more than anything.
Poison
They have
ivy.
bears in Australia?
Fucking drop bears.
Koalas.
I forgot they called them drop bears.
Motherfucking
I was
drop
gonna say there was
bear.
bears up in Northern California where I used to live. They were annoying. They'd always come and try to freaking knock over our refrigerator that we had sitting outside.
Yeah,
Yep, when I was in Northern California.
it never rained, huh?
Bears, mountain lions, bobcats, fucking tarantulas, rattlesnakes,
Scorpions.
anything- Yeah,
Ninjas?
we had it all.
I know, man. Fucking, I lived up there. That shit's crazy.
Like Shokasugi and shit?
Dude, you don't go outside without a gun.
Or ninja.
Or, some type of large, sharp object.
Yeah. I mean, if you have a ninja, you don't really need a gun.
Honestly, what we did when the bears came up and we're always fucking with our fridges, you just go, you open the door and you bang on a flicking little hand drum like 4 or 5 times. They take off running.
Yeah.
I was at the veterinarian getting my dog rattlesnake anti-venom treatments because that's what you got to do down there yearly. Make sure that your dogs are immunized for a rattlesnake bite. And these 2 guys came in with their pit bulls that were fucking gored
Keep it
bad
down.
because they had sicked these dogs on wild boar, thinking their dogs were gonna whoop them.
Hey,
The veterinarian looked at the 2 guys and
move this right here, and then you don't have to talk so openly. Move it right here. Like right up here though, right around there, so you're not breathing on
Like
it.
in my eyeball.
Well, not in your eyeball, no.
Just make sure to breathe heavily into the
Move away
microphone.
from your face. Don't be a
No, he's
jackass.
just nasally.
Don't it's rubbing on your face, so you don't want that either.
I didn't want it to touch my face.
I know you've
Stop
never
it.
microphoned before. It's his first day.
Not my first day. Just got done working 12 hours, you douche.
Stop whispering.
I'm seeing
Pain here.
I know I'm seeing a lot of frame loss because of the frapsing. Just a little bit from that. I mean, I also have a Discord running in administrator, so it's able to pull that too.
How much RAM do you have?
I maxed out the board, whatever I have.
So you got 32 gigs or 64
Probably
gig?
32, 64, something like that. I'll tell you real quick. Hold on. Oh.
That should not be your issue then, unless you have different RAM timings.
Nope.
Play.
Nope. They're from a time to set. What am I doing? Oh yeah, okay. To the computer.
To the Batcave.
To the
What kind of
properties.
motherboard are you running anyway?
What kind of
Inside.
motherboard?
Gigabyte.
Alright,
What?
I have, I have 32 gigs. It must be upgradable to 64. I'm sure there's a reason I only
Should
got
be,
32
yeah.
at the time. So anyway, yeah, 32 gigs.
32's enough, man.
Yeah. Yeah. Here you go. Tell you what. Watch this. Maybe I won't do that. What do we have? Oh, it's a product ID. Okay. Yeah, I don't have a problem with this. I thought I had my COA on there. I was like, what the fuck? Why'd they do that?
There's some intense ASCII format there.
ASCII, huh?
Look at that graphic detail.
Yeah. It's hardcore. That's how I do. Oh. Alright, so there's that, and there's that. That's what I got.
What is the karaoke? Oh, that must be me.
You guys watch Future Man yet?
Future Man? No.
Have
It's
you watched
hilarious.
it yet?
Yeah.
I'm waiting for the rest of the series to come out. Or the half of the season or whatever it is.
See, I think Future Man came out on Netflix, or was it Hulu? No, it's a Hulu show, I think. But the first 13 episodes came out. It's hilarious. It's premise is this guy basically beats a video game, and then the characters from the video game come back because it was a simulation program from the future, all that fun stuff.
Yeah, it's basically The Last Starfighter.
Last Starfighter, except it's more funny and it's updated for modern day stuff, yeah. Because the video game characters are like way over the top. They like yell the different things like they would in the video game every time they attack somebody and stuff. They're like, throw jab.
Yeah. Anyway, I'm just seeing a little bit of frame loss. No, I haven't really tweaked out my graphics drivers or anything, and I'm running at stock speeds on the cards. But there's really no need to overclock with two 1070s. I have an HB bridge too.
Yeah, why not? Overclock them, change the freaking BIOS settings, you'll be good.
Just because there's
Just
no
curious.
need.
Just flash the BIOS, you'll be good. No, I'm just kidding. I wouldn't recommend that if you haven't done that much before.
If I haven't done what?
Messing with GPU timings and flashing the BIOS on your graphics card. And all
I think I could figure it out.
Yeah, you could YouTube it, definitely. Power Ledger, why are you not going up enough?
Or
With you
Tane.
run those graphics cards, can you do HDR10 or Dolby Vision?
I'm sorry, Dolby Vision?
Yeah.
Dision?
Vision.
Dision.
Dude.
Dolby Vision. Dision.
Dolby Vision.
Yeah, Dolby Vision.
I should enunciate myself better. My bad.
Does this vision come from like 5.1 sources?
No, but it makes lightsabers look really cool.
I would think it'd look like looking through the eyes of an insect.
No, but a lot of the high-end OLEDs have it.
I ain't never heard no Dolby Visions. I mean, I'm not saying it doesn't exist, but yeah.
Really?
I ain't never heard not no one Dolby Vision. Not one. Is it got to do with reading? Because reading ain't never done nothing for nobody, ain't never gonna.
Why do you sound like one of your relatives?
Yeah, lol. Sound like my grandpa.
Hey, Grandpa.
Yeah. My grandpa was something else, man.
Grandfather, tell me a story.
Oh, right.
Oh, was he the one who walked uphill both ways in the snow with a potato because it was his lunch?
Yeah, with the one pair of shoes to go through the family, and his brother was wearing them on his back. As he walked uphill against the Earth's rotation both ways.
Use pine cone as toilet paper.
I'm straight beating the shit out of these anteater octorots, whatever they are. I mean, press delete to interact. Oh. Oh, cool. They're selling things.
Is that your
Cool.
character, Douchebaggins?
Yeah. Yeah, if I hit V, I thought I could change my view.
Are you a cat? Are you...
I don't know what I am. I'm that guy. I'm just this guy, you know?
Just that guy, eh?
Yeah, just this guy. You know?
He's that guy. That guy.
That guy. What in the hell?
Oh, it's that guy.
Whoa.
Whoa, what?
That's interesting. You found a hole.
This guy built a house in the middle of water and somehow emptied it. I'm confused as to how this is a thing, but it's impressive.
He said, fuck gravity.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. My mind is blown. I don't even know how.
Well, there are naturally occurring vortexes. Like, there was one outside of where I used to live in California where stuff would roll uphill, all that fun jive.
Yeah.
The coin is working.
All right. What are we talking about?
Funny enough, that place where the vortex was called the Mystery Spot, and it was right outside of Weed, up in Weed, California.
That's what I was about to ask you. Were you talking about Weed, California?
Yep, it's the Mystery Spot right outside of Weed, because Weed was like a half hour from Laytonville when I lived up there.
Yeah, next to Cali guy.
It's right outside of Oregon, actually. I mean, it's right below it.
He's
That's
actually
the good
an
side
Ohio
of Cali,
guy,
the side
but
toward Oregon.
he went there for a time.
No,
It's
I
not
love
as
Cali.
Everything from the Bay up's great, I think. Everything from down from the Bay, I just call northern Mexico.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of Bakersfield or any of that, but I was up in Toll House. I lived on 50 acres of land butted up to the Sierra National Forest. It was amazing.
Say, this old guy named Norm, I lived on his land when I was up there outside of Laytonville. He Pretty much, you go to the top of Rattlesnake Summit, and anything you can see there in all directions, he owns.
Oh,
It's pretty impressive.
Yeah, I love California. The only problem was that it took us about 45 minutes to get to town. So when you went to town, you really went to town because you had
exactly
to
like once or twice a week.
Oh yeah.
But then we had one vehicle and we were living on the side of a mountain growing cannabis, so it was different.
That's funny. I had a $7,000 grow room. Nice. It was all done in a Connex.
Ours was all outdoor on southern facing slopes, and I mean, if we needed greenhouses, I just built them out of PVC pipes and freaking bent them over, and then put the clear plastic and black plastic over them. It's cheap as crap. It works.
I was gonna do that, but the problem was there became a growing issue out there, and with us being so close to the national park, that actually get a lot of ranger flyover coverage. No.
There was a lot where we lived too, but there was just so many people that grew in that area that it was like, all right, what are you going to bust everyone here? Because everyone here has got hundreds of plants.
Well, it wasn't about to bust everyone. It was just about busting me. And I was like, no.
It's just about busting you.
Yeah, I didn't want
it. Sounds paranoid, man.
Yeah, a little bit.
It's all right. I understand, man.
Yeah. It's cool. You're paranoid.
Well, no, I was on my way to being a geneticist.
On your way.
Yeah.
Boy, are my arms tired.
Designing strains. I was after flavor characteristics.
You want them flavor crystals.
Well, that's all about the terpenes and the soil.
Exactly.
So, not like I know about that stuff.
Right. I mean, and traits that males can pass off in the crossover.
Yeah, but I mean, everybody knows what terpenes are, right?
No,
I do.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
That's why half of what people call purple isn't even purple. They just stuck that shit in the fridge, man.
Well, typically what you do is on your flush, they'll use ice water to shock it.
Yeah,
on the last, right. If you're flushing for a week, if you have a 1 week flush or a 2 week flush, you do it in the last like 5% of that. You do it with ice water.
I just use the jackhammer flush because I use all organic Fox Farm stuff. So organic Fox Farm stuff and super soil method. Although the last one I did, I actually did a living soil method. So
I don't do anything
living
now.
soil works way better, but it's tough to get started. But once you have it started, it's great because it keeps replenishing the nutrients and you don't have to use any of the artificial chemicals.
Well, I got the baby, so I don't do any of that shit now, but...
No, I haven't touched it since I lived in California, but super soil is where it's at. But you just got to be careful on how you mix it because depending on whether it's living.
You also have to plant clover and stuff on it when you're not using it for your other stuff so that it stays alive.
Really?
Yeah, if you don't plant another crop on it while you're between cycles, that's not good for it.
Well, I tend to actually
start dying.
I actually just put it on blackberries and stuff like that. I just recycle it back into the earth and kind of...
Yeah, that's fine. I mean, as long as you have something on it. I just say clover because it's quick, it grows, and it's easy to use. That's why people... And it puts nitrates back in the soil.
Yeah, I put it on the blackberries and raspberry bushes because they're the only plants that could really kind of handle that kind of heat.
Mm.
Because it's a hot oil. It really is.
Yeah, it is. I mean, clover can handle that crap too. It can handle anything.
I never once thought clover. Never once thought about using it.
It's hot-blooded. Check it and see.
Well, no, because certain... if it's leaning heavy towards a sativa, they burn
He was
out.
just throwing in an 80s song so because he could. That's all. It's
got it.
Yeah.
Hot-blooded, hot-blooded.
Yeah. Pretty much.
I caught it, man. I caught it.
Yeah. Somebody got it. Somebody gets them and sometimes even corrects me. That's nice.
Just curious, did you ever get to experiment with Lapido?
Are you talking to me?
No.
I
It
don't
sounds
think
like-
so.
it
but,
sounds like-
We did create this strain called Blue Dragon.
It sounds like Lapido is.
We got
Is it?
second. We got second in the Mindo Cannabis Cup with that one, actually.
Mapido is actually a growing.
A tiny Mexican that waits in a bathroom for you to pay him for his services.
That's terrible.
I don't do that.
It's a growing medium. It's basically like rock wool with.
Them little
plastic
pellet
beads.
balls.
No, well, yeah, they got beads inside the rock wool, and you're supposed to be able to reuse it after every harvest because
It looked like little green plastic beads.
You
right?
mean the gel,
Kinda,
man?
yes.
The fucking.
Yeah, I've had that in some of my
Yeah.
soil. I just didn't know what the
Yeah,
heck
you take
it was.
You take that shit out of the inside of diapers, man. You can make your soil last for fucking ever with that. You cut open diapers. It's that gel shit that people put plants in sometimes. Yeah, that's all that is.
Yeah, I just preferred to use perlite, honestly.
Yeah, but perlite doesn't absorb water like that shit does. That shit, if you had to go away for a week, you could hydrate the shit out of your plant and leave that stuff in there and come back a week later and it'll be perfectly fine.
If I had to do that, I would just set up a Raspberry Pi and an Arduino.
I wouldn't even do
automatically
that.
water.
I'd just use a jug, like
I would.
just
It'd
a
take me like
a basic
half hour.
hydroponic, jug weight system, water pressure.
I already had everything set up with a reservoir that automatically fed my plants. So.
Yeah, that's
I'll
the
be
best
right
way
back.
to do it. It's a smart way to do it.
And you can hook that up to a Raspberry Pi and an Arduino, and it'll read all your figures and the temperatures and everything, and it just keeps it perfect.
Yep. Yep, and if you have it set up, you can actually do a floater to where if your tank reserves water level actually drops, it'll actually kick on your freshwater flow to top it back up with whatever nutrients you already had it back in there.
Yep.
Yep. Everything from DWC to flood and drain to, yeah, been there, done that.
But I also used LEDs because they're way more efficient if I ever used lights.
Really? I never got to use them.
LEDs are great. You just have to get the right ones, and they have to have the right frequency of light.
1,000-watt Hoarder Lux is all I ever stuck with.
I used the Apollo Horticulture LED lights because the one I got that was like 325 watts or something was equivalent to 1,000-watt metal or sodium halide.
Mm-hmm. But was your heat lower? Because
Way lower. You don't get any heat off
Can I
LED.
smoke your
There's, like,
marijuana?
no-
Well, yeah, just give me a sec, because
Okay.
he made me remember something. Because see, the difference of running LED.
If anyone
versus-
smoke yours, I'm gonna smoke mine.
Good God, hold on a minute, douche. I don't want to get sidetracked on something.
Well, just take your time. I'm gonna smoke this cigarette.
Okay.
And then we'll
that
get back to
works.
wandering around in this dark cavern with no direction.
It's called getting the lumens through the canopy because of how LED.
No, I didn't have a problem with getting them through the canopies because I used manifold method and I trimmed it all, and I had nothing but my whole top canopy was nothing but buds. Because the way I used the manifold method for topping it several times to where you get all main colas, and
I
then
wanted to
after that,
mainline my next grow.
I bent all the. Yeah, that's what I did. I used mainlining basically.
Yeah, I wanted to mainline my next grow, and then
So
of
you
course my
wasn't
child was
thinning.
born. So
I thinned some, but I also took all those tops and I ran them through the trellis netting. Of course, so there was nothing but tops along my whole thing. I didn't have to worry about it penetrating through the canopy, and I just took that first harvest, all the stuff off top, and then I let it go for like another 2 weeks to fill out the rest of the stuff that wasn't getting it down below in the canopy, and it works just fine.
Well, aside from your bennies and nutrients or whatever soil you were doing or growing method, was your density any different running your LEDs versus HID?
The density, no. I mean, I got about, if you're talking yield, I got about, I don't know,
Because
maybe an eighth.
when
You get like
got-
an eighth less yield but the cost is so much less, and just I don't know. I can deal with having an eighth less yield for the amount and just grow another plant. It didn't bug me any to just throw another plant, because you throw one more plant and you're going to gain back all the yield that you had from losing it.
Well, yeah, see, I was running 4 Horderlux and Magnum Triple XLs, 1,000-watt digital ballast, blase.
I'm just saying that's the other reason why LEDs save you so much money. You don't have to have ballast. They're self-ballasting systems.
Yeah, and the HID lighting sucks so bad on your eyes.
Yeah, that's why you wear glasses.
LED is not really great on your eyes either. You have to wear glasses for them too. They're so freaking bright. I thought I was going to end up blind because I didn't wear the glasses, and I kept going in there. But
yeah, I did have to get the glasses, which sucks because they're like $200.
Yeah, they are not cheap.
No. But it's really kind of cool how they draw the color out. It's just, I don't know, it's like clarity.
One thing that is neat as hell though about the LEDs, I don't know if you've seen the systems, but they're kind of a pinkish purple light.
Mm-hmm.
And once that light has been in your vision for a good while, like basically as soon as I opened my freaking tent, because I had one of them Mylar grow tents.
Mm-hmm.
As soon as I open up the tent and look in it, your vision is just screwed from how bright that light is. But it makes everything else that's red look green. So like once I looked in there and then like light up a J, the end of it looks green.
That's crazy.
It was crazy, dude. It was kind of cool though.
Just curious, would you run on an auto cloner?
I built my own auto cloner. Yeah, they're cheap as shit to make.
Mm-hmm. How many sites?
What? 24?
Not bad. Yeah, cloning is really where it's at, to be honest with you.
Yeah, but too many people don't take the time to make sure that their cut is at like a 22, 23 degree angle. And then you also want to put it in water immediately after and then in rooting compound. So they screw the shit.
Yep. For the embolisms. Yep.
And then they wonder why all their clones died.
Yeah. I had a good successful grow going, but things happen.
Sometimes the people put them in domes and they end up too.
I was making money hand over fist until my last crop was supposed to come in and people stole everything from me. So
Nick was just going to get big dogs.
No, I had
you were.
A lot of genetics.
I was just finally set to have about a $3 million grow crop come in, and yeah, of course that's when people are gonna fuck you.
Well, I did not have that amount, but what I was doing, because I was taking care of people, and because of taking care of them, that allowed me to experiment and work on genetics like I was wanting to do.
Yeah, I was in Mendo, where you could get this special permit at the time for, it's probably the same way still now. I don't know. I haven't been there for several years.
Yeah.
And Mendocino used to be the only county in California where you could get a special permit to grow 100 plants.
I had 34 that I could do in bloom. I could have no 74 in veg, and anything under 9 out of federal.
Yeah, in Mendo you could have 100. They didn't care if they were clones or veg or what state they were in, but you're still.
Well, they may not care, but the feds do.
Of course, the feds do. But...
So that's what's key. Because see, I was also a very big active member of Normal.
I was I'm not now, because I actually was friends with a doctor who was the first doctor that started the medical cannabis thing.
Did you ever pack that bull?
Sorry, I was having a good conversation. I forgot about you.
I feel like a dick pointing it out since it's your weed. Christina's waking up in a moment, by the way.
I'm not even going to respond to that.
And she may not be in a very good mood after last night. Just be prepared.
What did you do?
Just wasn't a good
Never
night.
mind, I don't want to know. I really don't want to know.
Okay. I don't want you to know.
What, the old surprise butt sex?
That's
No.
exactly what I was thinking.
Nothing like that.
Honey, I'm sorry I slipped. I was in the moment. Did I fail to mention it was a big surprise you were that tight?
They usually don't like that.
No, they don't.
Some of them do. Those are the weird ones, though.
No, I did not surprise butt sex my wife.
Wait, she surprised about sex you.
That could have happened.
Now I miss doing all my experiments and stuff. I was learning grafting, doing the whole beeswax thing, but I was able to run Planned Parenthood, and you know what that terminology is, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And yeah, I had each section labeled with a particular colored ribbon. Each color would represent, you know, whatever male I was using at the time.
Yeah, we actually had to RFID tag our shit because of the way it was with the 100 plant permit.
But I did not have to do that. I did not.
And it was strange because, like, once every 2-3 months, the sheriff would come by and do a walkthrough and all that. But he was also one of the biggest growers in the whole county, so he didn't really care. He's just doing his job.
That's pretty badass, but no, I didn't have anything like that. I just had to have everything posted outside the grow, and I had to have cards on me. I also had to have things posted about the grow.
I bet shit is way more relaxed now that they've got recreational there. I bet it's not even near as uptight as it was.
Probably not. Probably not.
At that point, now that it's recreationally illegal, they're probably like, shit, we don't give a fuck no more. We didn't even really care when it was just medical. But then Oakland has had recreational for like, what, 7-8 years now? Because they had Major Z in Oakland before it was recreational everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
But the Major, I don't know if you know about the Major Z clubs in Oakland. They had to be purely word of mouth. They couldn't advertise. That was the big thing.
No, I'd never heard of those clubs at all.
Yeah, funny enough, a friend of mine ran one there in Oakland, and it was right across from the police station. So I found it hilarious because he was smart about his location. You could literally go out of the police station across to where the bail bonds place was, and they were right next door to the bail bonds place. So you could talk to your bail boy, get everything all settled out, and then go right next door to that and get your sack and go.
Nice.
Fucking awesome. No, I was going to go down to Amsterdam University and pick up a little bit.
Yeah, Amsterdam was like 3 blocks from where my friend's his grow place was. I also know the guy who owns the Bulldog, the big club there.
Yeah. And sorry.
Accidentally twist it.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
You're right.
Sorry, guys.
I'm sure he understands.
Well, normally I mute for coughing, but I can't.
Oh, I just wish I wasn't out right now. It's all good.
I'm sorry, bro. But
Sadly, the stuff down here on the East Coast is not that great. It's not even as good as what's in the Midwest, which is really sad. But then I was living in Kansas, and they had freaking Colorado right next door. So,
Right.
depends where you're at. Everything from all those wonderful states flows right through.
East Coast is having a hard time. It's still all just not. Even the stuff they say is good down here is probably barely got maybe 5% more THC than what the mids and reg does. So it looks good. It just doesn't have the genetics or the potency that it should.
That sucks. Have they been spun?
Talking to me?
No, I'm talking to him.
Not really. I don't think they've had that happen. I mean, they could have. They could have put it on a rack and did that to it.
Because there was about a year.
I honestly think that most of the stuff down here is keefed for sure.
Yeah, because my friend was showing them the stuff, and I'm like, whoa.
Like, yeah, but there's absolutely no crystals on it at all, dude.
Yeah.
Like, they have definitely put this thing on a screen and gotten all they could off of it.
There are no crystals.
It was just crazy.
There have never
No, they're
been
definitely
crystals.
still doing that to everybody out here on the
And you can't
East
grow and
Coast,
seriously
they don't
think
know
that.
back enough.
I mean, you must just be calling them that, right?
What, trichromes? Yeah,
Crystals.
I'm calling them that. I'm allowed to call them that.
Yeah,
they are
yeah.
still a
As-
crystalline
no.
formation.
No, they are most certainly not. Just as long as you don't really think that they are, but you can't possibly if you grow.
Dude, they're fucking midichlorians, alright?
Yeah.
The capitate stalk glandular trichome is a perfectly normal piece of anatomy of whatever given plant. In this particular case, it secretes oil from the top, and what you're looking at is just like amber blobs. It's just oil balls.
I know. It's
Yeah.
just easier to call it that. That's what people
It
are
is,
calling it, man.
and I just wanted to make sure that you were doing that. I had a feeling that you were.
Well, since you want to get all fucking technical, it's
Yeah,
actually a
I do.
self-defense mechanism to
Nope,
raise
that's up for debate. They don't know if that has to do with it just protecting its balls or not, but it could be. It could be that that's the case. Yeah.
I can tell you right now, you sit there and take say 3 fucking plants, put them in a room with a tent, say the 2 600 bulbs, then you take the same 2 particular 3 plants, throw them under 2,000 watts. They're gonna be different as long as you're not got that motherfucker down on top of it, burning them up, and you're controlling.
Yeah, check it out. Your fingers, they spit out fingernails. That's what a trichome does. That's what a capitate stalk glandular trichome does.
Tumor
It
cells
just
do that too.
spits out that's true. Yeah. I'm just saying.
Just saying.
It's what they are, and you should know that too, Nick. It's just a piece of anatomy. Look, if you went around calling fingernails
Technically,
boomerangs all
everything
the
that
time,
exists is simply a fractal of light and sound. Anyways, if you want to get fully down to what it is.
I reckon. I just, you know.
Pretty much light, sound, vibration. That's
man.
all that really exists.
One of the closest relatives to marijuana is the tomato.
The ninja.
Yep. You've heard about the tomato cannabis strain they made, right?
Yeah, I heard about the tomato.
Yeah, that was the government when they were first experimenting on it, when they were crossbreeding, because tomatoes actually have cannabinoids in them.
Mm-hmm.
I have heard that, but I hadn't.
Bless
I
you.
didn't get to the mute. Sorry, guys. I tried to get to the mute.
They also have tomatoes in them.
Crossbred. They crossbred tomatoes with tobacco at the same time when they were doing that.
Really?
Yeah, they were doing all sorts of weird experiments back at that point. By the way, it looks like Power Ledger is about to go up right now.
That's good.
Power Ledger is just like turned.
Because I bought into it for a long time ago, so I need to get my money back. Holy shit.
You see it turning, right?
Turning? Are you fucking kidding? It just went straight through the roof.
Yeah.
I should
That's what
sell.
I mean. It's about to go straight up. Yeah.
I should sell like right now, but nah.
I was letting you know it's about time to sell. Yeah.
I might not.
Although I would sell at like 3,500. I think it's gonna go up almost there. a little under 3,500 is probably what I'm gonna list.
Well, it started at 4. No, I'm just gonna sit on it. It's alright.
I'm probably gonna sell it at 3,500 because I think it's gonna dip down again after, personally. So
It is gonna.
then I can double dip.
But I've never seen this much volume going at once, so we're good. Never seen this much. What is this? 10 Bitcoin right now.
What is that? Like?
Yeah, that's a lot of volume on it. That's for sure.
For
Somebody
one
was doing
5-minute
something.
span, yeah. Yeah, manipulation.
People looked at it and saw the same pattern I did, and they said, "I'm getting in that right now."
Wow.
Maybe people finally realize this is actually really incredibly underpriced right now, since it's about to have a real power company behind it.
Maybe.
Wait a minute. That power company's put out a coin?
No, man. No, it's a blockchain technology that's made to be the intermediary to waylay power from person to person. Like if you have an excess of power, you sell it back to the power company. You know, if you're off the grid or something.
Yeah.
And power companies in Australia are looking at it for a viable medium for that. So it may or may not happen, but the hype is there, and that's all we care about. Pretty much.
I miss California. I really do.
Me too. I wish I hadn't had to leave, but you know, family gets sick and has problems, all that fun stuff.
No. I live very multi-millionaire family because I refuse to sell my soul to the matriarch mother. Money can't buy me happiness.
No, it won't ever. Money is not what this reality is about. That's just what it has been twisted into.
He's pretty butthurt about that whole scenario, but honestly, he should be, I guess.
No, dude, I'm the one that walked.
Yeah, but no, that's not. The tragedy is that, man, he had a woman, the two of them just got along like you wouldn't believe, but her mother just, like, twisted her overnight. It was crazy. And just flipped her. I mean, they had a really good relationship.
I didn't give a shit about their money. Did not.
Yeah.
I had a Polaris. I was living in a 1.8 million.
See, I'm still saying we need our cyber techie commune thing here at some point, and we can just grow a bunch and build mining rigs and blockchain coins and all that stuff. Sounds like a great place to me.
Yeah. That's why we're here, man, because we have these interests.
Anytime anybody talks to me about it, I always tell them no.
Well, Nick doesn't have a PC.
Techtopia.
That's where it all falls down.
Yeah, I don't have a PC.
You don't have to, man. I was away from technology for nearly 10 years because I go back and forth with it. I love it, but I hate the way we are currently utilizing it.
I love my tablet. I love my phone. It covers all the bases, and I work 7 days a week, 12 hours a day. I don't have time. Like, technically, I'm supposed to be asleep right now. They want me to be at work at 4:30.
I feel you. That's about what I was doing when I was still running heavy equipment.
But
10, 12-hour days.
My normal clock-in time is 8:30. And I was forced in, and I'm a part of a union. When a supervisor walks over and says, "You're forced in early," you cannot say no. You don't show up. You don't have a job. Yeah, welcome to my world. So
Fuck
I don't
your
have time
world.
for a PC. I really haven't had time.
Oh, I feel you,
talked to him. I talked to him, and I told him, I asked him, I was like, "Can I pull this off with a laptop, and I'll be a minor bot for you."
No, you can't mine with a laptop.
No, not really. You could CPU mine. That's about it.
Yeah, and it's not going to count for anything.
Varium.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, there's that. Electronium.
Mine varium.
So what? I need to build a tower.
Yeah.
No, if you want to mine stuff, you're better off not really building a computer. You're better off building a mining rig.
Yeah, it's still a computer, man. Don't confuse them.
It's basically a computer. It's
a computer outside the box, basically.
Nick, I have a mining rig. This is a mining rig. It just only has 2 cards in it. Exactly what I have. Well, not exactly. I went a little eccentric on the processor and the memory.
Did you make one of the little trio ones with like 2 of the big cards?
Tower. That's a fucking server tower.
What? My case?
Yeah, that's a goddamn
Dude,
server tower.
this is just no, it's a full tower ATX. That's all it is. You're looking at the monitor and calling it a computer right now. Don't do that.
Oh my god.
You are. Dude, it's just my case. It's just like any other desktop computer.
Exactly. I mean, you don't even need a case.
No, you don't. You could mount it on a wall. You could do a lot of different shit.
Yeah, that was my point.
And with mining rigs,
Okay,
we tend to
guys.
use things like milk crates. What's up, Stu?
But
Oh, I'm going to head to bed now. I've got the coin going. I've stopped it. I've got it going. I've stopped it. So it'll be ready for me to launch the coin for.
Well, congratulations. Good job.
Way to go.
So we fixed all the issues. So it's going to be a proper launch coin because I suppose I'm launching it. And I've launched it for the
launching your own coin.
5th time.
When?
It'll be on the 21st.
Are we not?
Nice.
We're not talking about anything
Let us
else.
know if you need any help or people to test some stuff or something.
Yeah.
No,
So
it's all been done.
this has nothing to do with nodes, right?
No, that's my
okay.
my next coin, and the other coin that I talked to you about is still.
So
Any
this
day
is
now.
a third coin?
Yes, this is a coin that ninja'd our coin, and I fixed it up because it was broken. It was going to cause issues for
So
the
you-
rest of the network. So,
So
it's
you're
fixed.
releasing it.
Well, no, the dev will release it, but I'm doing all the back end, make sure the coin's working. It's going to be launched. It'll be on the pool. Everything else from there.
Wow. All right. Well, okay. What
So,
time are you expecting?
It is. It's a bit of a shit coin. It is a masternode coin. It's in NeoScript. It's a Vivo clone. The guy has copied the Force. What do you call it?
You mean
Bitcoin
like the
Talk.
dark side? Because
The
he copied the
Force
force.
coin. He's just like copy to paste Force coin. But
Yeah, because that really is the force.
I predict this coin probably to hit 25 cents.
Really?
Yep.
All right. Sounds good.
So we'll see where we sit with masternodes and my payment and the rest.
All right. Well,
because
help
I
us.
should be getting some coins as well.
Let us know as
And we'll go
quickly as
from
you
there.
can so we get first mover advantage. We need the money.
Yeah,
Okay.
well, you're going to be on the pool before it actually launches.
Thank you.
So
Appreciate it,
then
man.
as soon you'll have Stratum fail, I'll
Mm-hmm.
release it once the test. Everyone confirms it's working. I will disable it on the pool, and then
Mm-hmm.
at launch I will fire it, and then it will not be shown on the front page until it hits
see.
block 100. And then you guys can mine, because anyone over 20 mega hashes can mine at that point. And then I will release it, and it opens at block 100. It goes from there. The reason for 20 is between block 0 and block 20, I need to get 400,000 coins out of the blockchain. So I
see.
can't do it
Understandable.
on block 1. So I need to get it out quick into a wallet, because that's the pre-mine, and then it moves from there.
What's the algo?
Cool.
NeoScript.
Okay. Cool.
Which is good. Neo is one of the ones I'm
Thank you, sir.
fastest at mining.
Yeah, I'm more concerned that my new coin, which is about to be launched, will be a brand new algo altogether.
Nice.
And
you're making
it
your own
has
algorithm?
Yeah, brand new algorithm, and you have to use my miner, because I made a new miner
Good.
which
Good
job.
runs your video cards cold, but I cannot get it to work on AMD at the moment, which is what I'm working on.
All right.
Hmm.
Okay.
So it'll be new coin, new algo, and new miner.
May I
Something
ask you
completely
one more
different for
thing?
people.
What are your plans to integrate the other coins that you host into this miner?
What do you mean?
You have a
No,
whole
it'll be
pool of
inside-
coins. You're not going to have one miner just for one coin, right?
The miner is just for that coin.
Really? Okay.
Just just like you've got one miner
Yeah.
for Zcash.
Yeah.
EWBF, one
Yeah.
miner.
Yeah.
It'll be the same thing.
Yeah. Cool. Sounds good.
Okay? So once someone forks that and the rest of them, then of course it'll grow from there.
Yeah.
But at this point, it'll be its own miner for that.
I don't know why. I believe him, yo.
You don't know why? Have you seen how bad CC Miner is?
No.
Have you seen how much Surfy complains about it and all the rest? It is just code that
Yeah.
has been squashed and stretched and pulled, and it really hurts your video cards to mine because it's doing it wrong.
Right.
So instead of that, we've built a miner from scratch.
It was a movie quote.
So, what movie quote?
I don't know why. I believe him, yo.
Okay.
Yeah.
But as I said, nothing happens overnight.
Yeah.
I am not launching a shit coin. It has to work. I always said, and this is a test for if we're going to bother doing a community coin.
Sounds good. All right.
If it works, then we'll put our name against it. If it doesn't work, well, it didn't work. Find out why it didn't work and try again.
Okay. You know, I had an idea. I had another idea, Stu.
Because I don't want to signate them.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want anything like that.
No,
So,
this isn't an idea I want to act on. It's not something I have the power to. It's just another one of those ideas. You know that every one of these comes from an algorithm that comes from a seed. That's why it's self-checkable, right? And at least to the source, it's checkable, and based on probability. And also, Minecraft kind of games are done the same way. They're done from a seed based on probability. And there are a few different things that work like that. You could take a game, just like the one that I'm playing now, or just like Minecraft, and make a visual depiction of each coin, every single coin that exists, based on its seed and its own blockchain. And you don't have to have their rights to do it. All you need is access to the blockchain. And that's it. You have a whole new world for every single one of them.
I suppose so.
It
Only
makes-
the ones that are decentralized. There is blockchains that you can't see.
Of course, but it makes them all viable because you want to own all of the coin that you have your secret little house in that world in.
Oh yeah, I see what you mean. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the only thing. That's the other thing. The coin, because it's got its own algo and the rest, will be running a Sentinel program within the wallet, so it has its own AI for restarting, stopping masternodes. So if a masternode stops, it'll restart it automatically and do all that shit.
So the
there is
antivirus
an
will trigger.
There's an artificial intelligence sitting there just to run the masternode, because a masternode isn't an investment node. Everyone thinks masternode, oh, I'm going to invest that. Oh, it's an investment node. Why can't I run 20 masternodes on one server, on one IP? These are questions I get asked.
Yeah.
No. A masternode's purpose is to make the network strong and be able to transmit around the world. So you could put one masternode in Australia, one masternode in England, and you've got to mix it around the world. So with this Sentinel, it will not allow too many masternodes in one zone. It has to be at a certain ping distance, and it'll start and stop the masternodes and do all the rest like that. So
sounds awesome.
Right on.
It's different. See what happens.
All right.
This coin's a test.
All right.
So yeah.
All right. Well,
I'll
let
give
me
you a
know
hint
where I
that-
can help you. Okay.
Yeah, I'll give you a hint. You guys might as well start learning the name, but the name of the coin is Beyond Crypto,
Oh, okay.
which
Cool.
I suppose it ties into what we're actually doing.
You have let them know the service that we provide over here, right?
Who?
As
Beyond
far
Crypto?
as that I provide, these other people that you're talking to, you let them know what I do over here, right? Because bounties.
Oh yeah. But this guy only pay you 600 coins, and I said no. He has to pay more.
Well, he has
Guess
to pay
what
enough.
just happened here, Yowplex?
What's that?
I just sold my power ledger at the price I set it at here.
Oh, nice. Nice.
Anyway, in saying that, I'm going to bed.
All right, man. Have a good night.
I just found it funny because see you later, man. It creeped up exactly to where I had mine sold at, and then it went back down.
Nice. Yeah, I'm going to stay on it. It looks like this one's going to go ahead and moon.
It's like if you see Power Ledger and you see that one green line where it goes straight up, I'm that green.
I need a windfall really badly, so I'm just going to go ahead and take a chance on
now
this.
I'm hoping it's going to go back down and I can buy it back in. I know you're hoping the opposite, but we'll see.
No. You can go up and down all day long as long as the overall result is the same. I'll be right back.
Oh. Wait, what? Dick. Gonna have to YouTube what you guys talk about.
What, all this coin crap? It's a little bit of learning, man. Blockchain's different. I actually got a AFK to take a phone call here.
Alright, go ahead.